felt like I just had to like explosively introduce it because I haven't been here in so many weeks.
We're back, and Artem's back, and Garrett's back, and Ryan's gone,
So's
and
Andrew.
Andrew's gone. But we we did a swapsies, and now it's a better team.
Everyone left because I already came back.
Well, Andrew wasn't here the last time we did this one anyway, so
yeah, it's all the same people except for no Ryan.
Yeah, and Andrew did say that he wanted to work on stuff, so like hopefully
Flash,
we got stuff going.
And then the other difference too is Artem not having his good microphone, which is
understandable. Next Monday, it'll all be better. And I'll probably have my better computer by then too. So, you know.
What part are you waiting on?
My motherboard. Literally the part that everything else plugs into.
The most important part.
I did manage to snag an i9 for nearly $100 off of what the MSRP is, though, so that's nice.
Nice. Were you able to get into the 30 series at all?
No.
No. I know it's still so hard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab my 1080 from my regular computer and just be like, use that for now. But
in my old job, most people were still rocking Titans, and it was fine for most stuff. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, the 1080 Ti is still really good. And the only reason I didn't go up to the 20 series was because it wasn't that much of a boost from the 1080. But now the 30 series is an actual like big upgrade. So,
I mean, hey, I went from a 970A, I think it was, in a laptop to the 3080. So it was like jumping. I jumped ahead like a decade.
What are you talking about? I'm still running 98 over here.
Windows 98?
I got NT right here.
Me.
We went from like actual computer like components to like Windows 98.
Honestly, though, XP is like, I think that's where a lot of people, it peaked for a lot of people. They were like, this is it. I'm happy. I still rock. I still use. I refuse to change from Word 2003. I still think it's the best version.
I've grown
like layout and like tool wise. I've never changed.
I agree. I do hate the weird like top banner bar layout of the new Word.
The newer ones, yeah.
That being said, the fact that you can copy paste from Excel and it actually pastes in a table that's formatted exactly the same, I'm like, oh my god, you finally figured out cross program shit and only took you 20 years.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But Garrett had to do something to my BIOS recently. Now I don't even have Microsoft Word because I didn't buy it. That was a Rob thing, so I don't have that anymore.
I'll send you a little something. Cheap. Listen, this is another reason why I use specifically Word 2003. I'm not going to say where I get it from, but there's, let's say, a certain college that exists that is like, we've made it free for our students. By downloading this, you swear you're one of our students, right? You don't have to provide any information. You just say sure and click download.
Kind of like when I renewed my license and they're like, your eyesight's okay, right? And I was like, yes. It's absolutely fine.
Hey, that's why I wear glasses now, because when I went to do my license renewal, I was trying to do it online and you had to go to, get an eye thing. Mm-hmm. And when I went, she was like, hey, you're like 20/50 in your left eye. I was like, what? She was like, yeah, you didn't notice because your right eye was doing all the work. I was like, that's not reassuring. Let's get some glasses.
On that note, let's get to the game, maybe.
Yeah, let's start. And then committed ourselves. Yes.
So, last time, I'm not going to make y'all recap it because I barely even remember what happened. So, last time you guys more or less received a heading on where you were meant to go from your guys' little hobo hollow coins, which I believe somebody Googled and saw like sexy anime coins. I don't know. It was weird.
It was me, and I did indeed. And it's still your fault.
Yep. Same thing with the war crap. Anyway, so y'all were directed to Castle Maluk, now in ruin, and it once resided under the tyrannical rule of siblings Kildarian and Yelena Malak, who mysteriously went missing when their castle was under siege many, many years ago. Once you guys arrived, you guys encountered some mysterious cultists, one of which, Lester, pardon me, he cast a spell on him, and I mean, he just honestly, he just wanted to bail, and I think Lester just gave him like a solid reason to. So y'all let one person go after some questioning, and then you guys kind of delved into the remains of this castle, which kind of like went way deep underground. Maybe there's just a lot there, and they were like, fuck the top side, we'll be down here, it'll be fine. In the underbelly, you guys encountered Yelena, trapped in a mirror and offering the group what they seek, which was the horn of Tiamat, but she wanted a favor. She wanted to see her brother. You guys totally agreed to go and retrieve her brother, with Selah being like, yeah, I'll totally look like you. It'll be the tits. It'll be fine. And then it wasn't fine. Because then
Selah would not use the phrase, it'll be the tits. Thank you very much.
She absolutely said, she's like, it'll be the tits. Oh my god.
That's what I remember.
I will disguise myself as you. It will be the tits.
I'm the one that watched the tape. I know how it went. So you guys went to go find Kildarian, who was sort of down a little deeper in the underbelly of the castle in what looked like an old prison, inside of like a totally magical coffin. And you guys learned that he was a vampire and that his sister was a not like a lich, but she wanted to be. Like, she tried, and her phylactery, which was the mirror, was kind of a failure, and she's sort of trapped inside. Instead of it like housing her soul, it housed her. So y'all were like, yeah, let's take him there. And he's like, but what if I can get you that thing that you want to, and we don't do this? And that's kind of where we left you. You guys retreated out of the room. Let me see if I can't pop you guys in there.
So just because it's been so long, are you just considering us full rested, or what's the...
Oh, I was gonna, like, depending on what you guys do, we can fit the rest in here, like, immediately afterwards.
Okay, great. Cool.
But you guys retreated from the room, so Kildarian couldn't hear what you guys were deciding in terms of planning and what you wanted to do. And I think you guys just, like, went out into the hallway or something. For the sake of it, I'll actually move you guys over there. So you're out here. What do you want to do? Because I did not ask.
Yeah.
Well, I do think we need to find somebody who's willing to, or at least gullible enough to put their hand on that thing and swap places to live inside that thing forever.
I didn't hear you, Artem.
Why do we not find some young farmer? Someone we can entice.
Well, to be nice about it, why don't we just go over to the nearest population and find the biggest asshole and make him do it? That way, at least it's the biggest asshole.
We could make someone do it, or perhaps find someone that wishes to no longer be of this world anyway.
Oh, but that would be the most cruel of all, because then they would want to die, but then they would never be able to. Let's do it.
Well, we're in agreement then. We find a stooge to put in the coffin. Then we can allow the siblings to face each other. And we pick up the remains.
Mm-hmm.
That works for me.
Is that an agreement for you too, Marjan?
Sure, I'm here. I'm here.
Great.
So it was good that he confirmed that he is here. I was beginning to worry it was just a manifestation of my imagination.
Well, if he is, we will all be seeing the same illusion.
He's your sleep paralysis demon, and he's just there.
It'd be funny if that's the one thing that scares Lester.
There was a crate. There's those like do not laugh challenges that Smosh does, and they had a guest star who literally he comes out and his bit was he goes, "Hey, my name's Jim, and I'll be your sleep paralysis demon for this evening." And then he just goes in the corner, takes his glasses off, and just goes for the next like 30 seconds. It's pretty hilarious.
So you guys want to go find some random ass Joe Schmo to put in the coffin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did we see anything that
Because
was...
this party has no morals.
Well, so...
That's kind of what the coffin was for, to test that.
So, we know that, like, this castle is of ill repute with the community, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was there anything that we saw that was valuable that we can, like, lure people in with? Because I don't think they'll want to come just willy-nilly.
So, topside, absolutely not. Like, the place is mostly just in shambles. On the underside of it, down in these sort of winding halls and long hallways, there's a few things. Mostly it would probably be in Yelena's study, which is the room that her mirror is in. Mm-hmm. She can probably either provide you with something, or there's books in there about, like, awful ceremonies turning into a lich, the ceremony of endless night, the ritual of the undying. Like, there's some solid artifacts in there. Probably
so, like,
not riches, but definitely, like, some things of interest.
It's like an adventuring type may want to come down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did we decide that it had to be someone that was alive? And or a somebody?
What happens if we put a dead body up to the...
I don't know if we tried that.
Topside, there are some dead bodies, I believe.
Isn't there a dead body in the study?
Oh, yeah.
And I don't remember if we actually tried that, so we'll just make it a fresh ruling. It happens.
Or like a squirrel, like,
well,
just
before
a squirrel at it.
Oh, that's an idea too. I'm open for any ideas where we don't have to go all the way back to town, but
well, I could.
Dirk chimes in and says that he can totally go back to town. Don't make me do the voice.
I don't remember what the voice
you
was.
You have to do it.
Hey, yeah. Nope, that's not it at all.
That was just a dude.
Yeah. That was a character from Recess.
Oh man, yeah, let's fucking do it.
Dirk, could you be a doll and do your little your way with words to see if you could get somebody to come back up here, and maybe we'll try some other things while we're waiting.
Yeah, I'm on it actually. Yeah, and he's gonna turn and he's gonna leave.
All right, goodbye now.
Goodbye.
You know, if it doesn't have to be human, I could dominate a creature and force it to place its hand there.
I mean, I went in when I was a monkey, so...
Ooh.
You did, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
If you find a monkey again, that's fine. I'm going to try the corpse. And he's going to go and grab the cult leader dude and just drag his ass.
Do you need a hand?
I think there's also two bodies. Let's look.
That were already in the
right
room?
next to him, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, then one of those.
Well, path of least resistance, then.
What happens when one of their hands goes back on the thing? I hold it by the elbow.
Wait. Before we try anything, do we not want to bring the mirror in here so she's the first thing he sees? Because if he's just out, he's just out. Wasn't he fighting us a minute ago?
He was pretty pissed that Sela was appearing as Yelena. That was kind of the key factor that kickstarted that.
I miscalculated. Gravely. Well, I suppose bringing the mirror here is easier than dragging the coffin there.
I suppose, which one do we want to help?
Well, aren't we letting them face each other and trying to help the survivor?
Let them fight.
But what if he destroys the mirror and then we lose the item? I mean, she's still stuck in the mirror, right?
Well, he said he could direct us to said item should we help him destroy the mirror, right? I feel like no matter who wins in this sibling rivalry, we win, because both have agreed they will point us to the horn if we help fight the other, or bring them to the other. Let them fight it out, and whoever survives can point us to what we need.
I'm just saying maybe we should confirm where the horn is or get it before they meet, lest both die and then we have nowhere to go.
We don't have a way of talking to him right now, right? Not until he's out?
No, you guys can talk to him through the coffin. Like, you guys can hear and, like, whatever just fine. Just inside, he can't. I mean, he's just kind of bound in there.
Hello?
You guys going back in there?
Excuse me, sir! Excuse me, sir!
Oh, knock on it!
Yes, what do you want?
We are coming up with a way to give you what you want, but we want assurances that you do indeed know the location of how to get the item we seek. Is there anything else more you can give us? Because we're willing to help you on this.
You will have to go through Yelena. She is in the mirror, but I know how to get you inside.
You know how to get us inside the mirror, okay. And you'll just do this for us because you would be happy to get out.
I'd also like to see my sister dead. But yes, for all accounts and purposes, I would love to get out of here.
Is the only way to kill your sister to go inside of the mirror?
Not Nick, let me check something. Whoop, rolled that wrong. Shit.
Because if you want her dead, and we need to go inside of the mirror to get the thing, but we also need to go inside the mirror to kill her, then we would need to know how to go inside the mirror either way. Unless you're saying we should just destroy it, but if we destroy the mirror to destroy her, then we can't get to the item we seek.
Yes, that is actually what I was going to point out to you. But you got there first, clever man. Some false kind of like, ha 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 ha. Like, he's tense, he's uncomfortable in there with you guys kind of rolling around ideas.
Well, in that case, we cannot help you in killing her unless you tell us how to go inside the mirror.
And how to get out.
How do I know that you are going to help me after I tell you the location of what you need?
We are bad people.
By bad people...
Insight check?
Is he inside me? Because that's absolutely not deception.
What Silver has
Solid
said is
guy.
true, but
Solid
if you
guy.
want... What Silver has said is true, but if you want any chance of getting out in there, you want to help us.
Just let me roll.
I can roll something too if you want it, Sid. Sayla does
Yeah,
have
go
those
ahead and roll
charisma rolls.
persuasion too, yeah.
Okay.
Like, I'm kind of trying to gauge his willingness based on what's going on, but that'll definitely help, yeah.
Alright, this is persuasion.
You will have to swear it. That you will get me out of here.
I'm comfortable with that. I can swear it.
As could I, she says with her hands raised in a frame with fingers crossed.
You will do a blood oath, yes?
How do we do that?
Yes, I don't understand mechanically how that would happen.
I'm not putting my hand on that coffin again.
It would be necessary that we exchange blood.
I would be willing to participate in this. My blood is already magical. It holds a great deal of honesty.
You roll persuasion now. You forget.
Yeah, but in order to exchange blood, we have to let you out of here. So how can we promise we'll let you out of here without? This is a chicken and egg.
You let me out. We will. Damn, that's a good roll, even with that -1.
Right?
You let
I hope
me out.
we heard him say that from inside of the coffin.
Yeah, he comments on like the roll. Man, what a good roll. Shit.
Even I can sense that inside of here. Well done.
You let me out. We exchange blood. I tell you where it goes, or where this item that you seek is. I willingly go back in.
You'll willingly go back in?
Knowing that you will let me out at some point, yes?
I would like to incite his deal.
For it.
Oh, thank God.
Pretty freaking, yeah. Like, if you guys can get somebody to take his place, like, he's not gonna, I mean, he wants out badly enough. He's willing to follow a deal.
Stella looks at the rest
And
of
it
them.
dispatches his sister, so...
Yeah. Stella looks at the rest of them. I believe he's telling the truth.
Do you believe it enough that you're willing to put your hand there for him to come out real quick and do a blood oath?
I suppose, and then she's just gonna, in the same breath, I suppose, bam, just put it right down.
So, you willingly doing it, we're going to bypass the charisma save. That would otherwise, determine whether or not you go inside. But your friend, or
charisma save,
your Selah, she vanishes, and exchange the former keeper of this castle emerges. Selah, on the inside of this box, it is like you don't even feel like you're standing on anything. It's just this black pit of nothing. You can feel like the sides of the box, like you can see that they're there, or feel that they are there, but it feels like you're floating. You have no need to breathe. You like
it's like sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah.
Cool. I have Devil's Sight. I see?
You see nothing.
Okay.
It is darkness.
It's just nothing to see.
Nothing. So
Interesting.
Kildarian will shift some eyes over to Silver. And while his disposition is kind of calm, if not like a touch tense, like if you look into his eyes, you can tell he's hungry. But he remains kind of in control as he slowly offers out a clawed hand and says, "If you'd like to start."
Very well. And Silver's gonna pull out a dagger. He is going to cut his own palm, to which his blood is actually magical because he's a blood hunter.
Oh, right. I was trying to remember what you were.
Yeah. I can... this is kind of cool and flavorful. I could straight up brand him with this. If you'll allow it.
Really?
It's not... technically, it needs to be an attack, but... I think it's kind of cool flavor-wise. It can actually be like a thing if you want. That's what I have.
Crimson Right feature, you choose to steer an arcane brand. Ooh, hell yeah! This is amazing. Yes. God, yes.
So if he ever double crosses me, I know where he is all the fucking time.
Yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Cool.
Go, yeah. So you cut your hand open and
he cuts his hand and he offers it while saying, "In exchange for releasing you and helping you kill your sister, you tell us how to retrieve the item, get in and out of the mirror, and also except that we will get out before you destroy the mirror and your sister, so we are not trapped.
It is agreed.
And he offers his hand.
So, see, you're offering your hand in a shake.
Mm-hmm.
He actually, will bite his wrist. And he says, no, that's not how this is done, friend. Meanwhile, his free hand will actually, dip into the blood that's pooling in your hand. And he'll put it to his lips. Do we have a deal?
Hmm.
You gotta treat that ish, bro.
Artem's becoming a vampire.
You actually said that behind him.
This is interesting.
It is very interesting.
Ooh.
Because you cannot kind of do the same shit that he can a little bit, to a degree, sorta. I will not turn you if that is your concern.
That is my main concern, yes.
I will not turn you. It is insurance, as it were.
As is this. And he'll do it. He'll drink from his blood. Drink him.
Right before you do it, he says, you will get me out. And it is so that the pact is complete. And, before your eyes, too, he'll look down and focus on his wrist, and those bite marks seal up. And then he turns back to the coffin, and he gives this long, wistful sigh, and then puts his hand back on the disc. And Selah emerges as he vanishes.
Fun, you go.
I will say, for a little fluff, instead of, the bite marks that he put into his wrist, can the brand appear there? So that it's sears into his wrist?
Yes! And actually, so, retcon, instead of it seal... so the bite marks start to seal up, and as they start to vanish and kind of scar, those little pinpoints sort of evolve and kind of merge with the brand that you have made upon him. Those scars turned into this puffy, scarred pink skin, and his eyes flicker towards you with the utmost you bitch. and then he'll go ahead and do the place swap.
Nice.
I love how if we get them going head to head and we're witnessing it, you also just gave him a handicap for the fight too, because now he's gonna take that damage every time, technically, by rules as written.
If I attack him,
yeah,
it's not.
No,
it's
we're keeping the flavor of the brand because it's dope as shit. But so far, he's not attacking and dealing damage to him.
Yeah, it's essentially if he double crosses me, I get all the shit.
Oh, then you're gonna do it. Okay, I see what you mean. Gotcha. Because I was looking, just by reading here, it doesn't say it has to attack a friendly creature. It just says a creature. So him fighting his sister would qualify, and he would take that damage, if you wanted him to.
No. So the mark doesn't mean it means whenever I attack them, I deal additional damage.
Yeah, it's not just blanket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, we can go over that later.
Anyways.
No, that is, that interesting. Huh. Each time the creature deals damage to you or a creature that you can see what the creature suffers. Interesting. But I will say that would be kind of cheap because I would have to attack him. But I like the idea that if you double crosses
activated it yet. So
exactly. It's because we're foregoing the whenever you do damage to a creature in order to make it happen.
Yeah, that's cool though. So I was gonna say, for my part, for some fluff, when Selah emerges, if you look at her token, so when she imagine she has the same structure, but when she comes out, instead of her whole pale washed out look, she's got this olive complexion and really beautiful black hair, There's no tattoo. She just like doesn't, she looks like just a human. It's supposed to be a changeling briefly when she first emerges. And that's what everybody would see her looking like when she emerges from the coffin.
So now that he's back in, and this is the first time Lester got a really good look at him, he's going to use his hat of disguise to make himself look like him.
Interesting.
Sure.
Just for fuck's sake.
Out of pure curiosity, Silver's just like, did we have to do that? He grabs the dead body, puts the dead body's hand on the thing. He's like holding it by the elbow.
That'd be amazing if it did work. Or like if you draw a hand turkey and it swaps the body with a piece of paper.
I have to try.
Lester, when you do that, Sayla's gonna look at you, drop her current form to look like her regular pale self, and then look like the sister again for fun. So now we have both the brother and sister walking around.
Okay. Lester's gonna go back over to the coffin. Hello, it's me again. Hello?
I am here.
Okay, we did the blood oath thing. Now you gotta tell us. How do we get inside this mirror?
You will need the ritual. Because you guys are both standing there. Oh my god, look, your siblings.
Hey girl, what shade of lipstick is that?
I believe I used that on you once. In
Probably.
the row of cells to the right, there is a hole in one of them. Or several of them, depending on the state of total disrepair. Either way, if you go down there, you will find yourself in a hallway that leads to the tomb of my mother and father. They have the ritual. It lies with my father.
When you say they have, as in it's buried with them, or they're down there? Because if you and your sister are still roaming around, I just want to,
They are dead. They are in coffins. It is their tomb. It is with them.
Thank you for clarifying.
Silver still cucks.
That doesn't always mean dead.
Sayla's
gonna,
because noticing, I mean, obviously this is just as the map is drawn, but seeing multiple pits, and because I have Devil Sight, she is going to peer into, like, she's going to look into the pits to see which one is a pit and which one is leading where we want to go.
It's probably, let me see here.
Just so we, go into the right one.
Yeah. Actually, I'll say that these two, they're actually linked. It goes to the same place.
Okay.
that makes sense.
And looking down it, I mean, it's like maybe like a 10, 15 foot drop. But you do see a hallway.
Okay.
Who brought the rope?
I was gonna say, who brought the 10-foot pole?
Oh, I brought the rope.
And before you leave, the last time I was down there, I might have set up a couple of traps. I do not know if they are still there.
I got a feeling they're still there.
Before we go too much further, and I know I'm the one who suggested we do the rest right before we went, but I'm gonna be that guy again. Should we rest up before we go down?
Late, so
I would appreciate resting up. I'm pretty sure I don't actually have any spell slots at this point. My warlock abilities could use a bit of a recharge.
Do you mind if we go outside to get some rest? It is, the air quality is not the best down here.
Well, don't our previous opponents have a camp of their own we could just make use of?
I was thinking the very same thing.
yeah, they kind of totally did.
And we can wait and see if Dirk finds a gullible companion.
Yes. That's right, because we still need to get him out at some point.
Yes, I do believe that the pact goes both ways.
So you guys head topside for the night?
Mm-hmm.
We use an escape rope, Pokemon style, to go back out.
Alright, let me find.
Yeah, you spin. And we're back outside.
So really quickly, ideally, would you guys want to be here? Or were you thinking more around here?
Wherever the shit that wants to eat us isn't.
Yes, I agree.
Well,
funny story.
We can grab their stuff that they left up there and then go down the stairs, assuming that there's still like a bedroll on all the campfire stuff.
Just for like a little more security.
Yeah, I mean,
there was a couple of things over here, like you have a bedroll and like maybe like a little patch of rations that they left behind.
Because I mean, the stairs area is still a good vent for fire and everything, so we're not like hotboxing ourselves.
Yeah, no, and it's kind of like an open area. It's just kind of down with like a bunch of tree vines, so you definitely wouldn't have to worry about smoke or anything like that.
All right, stairs it is.
I'm happy to take first watch, by the way.
Did I put you guys back there? I totally did not. Boop.
All right, I'll take second watch.
Are we saying a watch is 2 hours or 4 hours?
Kind of up to you guys. If you guys want to do like the 2, it could be the 4, or otherwise it could just be 2 for each.
I feel like we've typically done 2, just that way we still get a long rest. Because I think if you did 4, you technically wouldn't. Not that we're too strict on that kind of thing, but...
That's a 2-shot. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be
exhausted.
Also, how much are you guys carrying? Oh, you're over encumbered, by the way.
No!
Yeah, I don't think we've literally ever cared about any
encumbrance.
Yeah.
Didn't fall out.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, when you just start like throwing out irons because you're carrying too much stuff.
Man, I can't carry this goddamn water clock anymore.
So, who wants to take first watch?
That is
Sayla will do it.
Sayla?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, and I'm gonna try to make this look like nighttime. Go ahead and do yeah, that works well enough.
Ooh, nice.
Perception check for nighttime.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go find the comfiest spot, like between some roots that are kind of like positioned just in place that he can kind of rest like in a hammock. Oh boy.
Well, if I may take my passive instead, it's an 11, but that's up to you.
Let me check something real quick. Ooh,
Silver does the leopard on a tree trunk thing.
Or as you know, nothing comes by during your shift. Who is next?
Far as I know, that's reassuring.
Lester said he would go second.
Go ahead. You can roll another perception.
Alrighty. My passive is 19.
This how? Sorry.
Expertise, baby. 17.
You notice at the top of the stairs, and I mean, you don't notice like immediately, but like as your eyes kind of become accustomed to, you know, being in the dark, a little bit of fire, you notice a pair of eyes like at the top of the stairs. Just kind of like this glassy look, kind of like, I mean, a dog or a cat, like in the dark, and the light catches it just so. I forgot what that's called. And while they're not advancing, they are steady and they are watching.
How many sets of eyes am I noticing?
Just one.
Just one?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to, I believe a lion is CR1. Let's see. It is. I am going to shapeshift into a lion and go out there and just, like, see if I can track these eyes.
So, I don't have a token of a lion.
It might be one of the generic ones that's in Roll20.
Yeah.
I was just getting ready to look. Let's see. Boop. That work? Are you there? Oh, it's because I used a premium asset. It didn't work out that way. What? It's not even letting me do it. How dumb. Hold on, let's try this. Token layer? What a bitch. Fuck this game. Pretend you're a lion.
All of 5e.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'll use my imagination. It's fine.
So you transform, and you make close to no sound as you make your way. Ooh, thunder! As you make your way up the stairs towards the ruins of the castle, and you notice though, as you make your way up those stairs, those eyes that were just kind of steadily watching and waiting, they fucking booked it. If you want to go ahead and make a perception to see exactly what it was, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Smell or sight based or nature check, just check for prints, whatever you want to do.
Okay. I don't think I take on the perception of the new beast.
Oh,
you
really?
you keep the mental stats of you.
Yeah. So I thought.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, the only
For
things
you.
that actually change is Constitution, Dexterity, and Strength.
Yeah. My perception's way better than a lion, so I'll take it.
Okay.
Woo!
So there are fresh tracks that you see, and it looks like a canine. It looks like a dog, a wolf. Only the paws are massive, like the span of your hand, kind of big. And while it retreated, it was out there watching you guys.
All right.
Motherfucking recon.
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna stay up, like, kind of at the top where it was, where I find the tracks. I'd like to be as close to that and where I still have eyes on everyone else at the same time, and just kind of like keep watch for a while. And I totally do not remember how long my wild shape lasts.
Are you an aspect of the moon?
Yes.
I believe it's 2 hours.
Okay, so I will do that for as long as it takes on my watch.
The rest of your watch passes uneventful. You're not entirely it. As far as you can tell, it didn't come back.
Okay.
And it's
I don't like
quiet.
this as far as you can tell business.
There's definitely gonna be. But before he goes back, he's definitely gonna do like a low, like that low pitch
Like growl.
growl, yeah. Just
Yeah.
being like, don't fuck with us. And then he's gonna go back down.
As far as you
and
can tell, it's making me go real meta in my head, like, oh, we're gonna fight something.
Before we
Guardian.
before I wake up the next person, I am going to transform back into Lester as to not scare them, being like waking them up as a lion.
Lion waking up in the middle of the night.
It's your
who's
not to let me drag that lion token in here.
That's okay. Who's third?
That one. Fuck. Anyway.
I'll fix her.
Who is next?
All right, so all right, I'm gonna wake up. How do you pronounce your name again? Marxian?
Yeah.
All right, I wake him up.
Yeah.
And I inform him about this the canine-like eyes and the tracks, and just kind of inform him, hey, if you go up here, this is where the tracks kind of go. I didn't follow them, but just keep an eye out. There could be some shenanigans about with some hungry animals.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
They seem intimidated enough by a lion. You're a freaking giant ass dragon guy, so it'll be fine.
Maybe I'll get a new pet.
Beastmaster. See, Mark, would you like to roll perception for your shift on watch?
Is that right? Ooh.
+7 now. It's quiet. You don't see anything.
Nice.
And the last. Sayla, right? Or no, I think
I
that's
went
it,
first.
right?
No,
Is
Silver.
everybody?
Silver's last.
Oh, Silver.
And I'll
Go
do
for it.
this. I'll do the same thing. I'll give him the creature breakdown.
Something is
Be extra
watching
aware.
us. All right. Well, let's do a perception check. And not suck? Nope, we're gonna suck.
Some fireflies that actually came into the area. Man, those are cool. But also nothing out of the ordinary. Just another night, buddy.
I feel like fireflies that'd be a win for a tabaxi. I feel like that'd be a fun time.
Absolutely. He's just like, oh, they're taunting me.
I mean, that's a fun time for me, and I don't even like bugs. So the evening passes mostly uneventful. Silver, you're the one that gets to see the sunrise first thing in the morning. Should you choose to let your comrades sleep in, or are you guys up and at 'em first thing in the morning?
Sleep in? Hell no.
Bitch,
Not
my
in this
food bowl
part of
is
town.
empty!
Meow.
Would you guys go back down?
Do we see any sign of Dirk coming back?
Nope. Nothing yet.
This creature you saw, did you get a good look at it?
Not really, no.
Perhaps it was a werewolf if it was leaving canine tracks and was large.
Possible. A werewolf being spooked by a lion. I mean, yeah, lions are pretty scary, so it's possible. Can we investigate? I'd like to do a survival on these tracks to see if I can determine if these are just wolf tracks or something else. Oof. I do perception instead of survival.
I mean, because that could, help you track them down, hey, I noticed more over here. Where did these go? And, I mean, might check to see if it's... I'll let you do that.
Find some poo.
Right.
Point of order, by the way, I'm just double checking. At my current level, Dominate Beast would only last for 1 minute.
Oh, nice. I mean, still, though. That could help, kinda.
I mean, if we want to try, we'd have to knock it out, drag it down there, and then when it wakes up, then be like, okay, now put your paw to this.
It'd be a wrestle, yeah.
Or we trick it to come down with us because there's a vampire down there, and everybody knows vampires and werewolves fight each other from all those young adult movies that came out. And then that's when you dominate beasts.
Yeah.
Lester, you follow these huge wolf prints for a couple of paces, not terribly far, not too far away from those stairs before it kind of starts getting to a point where it's almost hard for you to track them.
Mm-hmm.
But they absolutely eventually transition into human feet. And it starts slow too. At first it's just oh well, maybe it was a weird misstep and the pads are kind of starting to elongate, but then it's absolutely a human foot that leads away.
This is pretty clearly a werewolf.
we would be doing the country a favor. Get rid of one monster, release another, that equals out.
Alrighty then. Well, should we go hunt this guy down?
It's the closest living body that is not us.
Well, why don't we go get him first? Tie him up or something? And then we'll...
This is
A little buddy foo-foo, this guy.
Oh my god.
sure.
This is the guy
Well,
we're looking for.
Who's heading that search? Just really quickly.
I will admit, guys, my tracking is not the best. I am pretty good at spotting things, but as far as, like, you know, having that sixth sense about, like, oh, well, here's this snapped twig, and then it must be over this way, and all, like, putting it all together is not my best.
Wait, was that +9 not your survival?
That's just my perception.
I let him do perception.
Oh, okay. I was like,
My
oh my god.
Freaking out those.
My survival's +3.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
He had a decent roll on, like, what is this thing the night before, so him being able to, hey, I see these tracks, go over here, I figured it would...
Yeah, but I imagine survival's more than that. It's like more than just footprints. It's like all sorts of things to, and he's just he's got a -1 to investigation. And he's got only a +3 to survival. Like that's just not his thing. He's good at seeing things.
I'd like to click in the stick to use my Witcher sense and follow the red trail to where it went.
That way.
But Sayla's gonna like look at Silver and be like, I don't want to assume, Silver, but are you not of, you know, the tracking sort?
Normally I
hunter,
would
right?
be, but it is for things of the more undead nature, or if they are fairies, or abominations of the deep.
I see.
Otherwise, I just have a +1.
Oh
I
boy.
found that giant shark map way earlier. That would have been dope as hell.
That was so cool.
Is anybody
like the
here?
scenario of that? So dope.
Is anybody here good at tracking? Because I'm not exactly bad at it, but I'm not exactly great either.
I am decidedly terrible.
Well, where?
Boss.
What about you, Dragon Man?
My survival's crap.
All right. Well, I guess it's up to me to keep the trail going. Let's try to do the best we can.
More of an urban hunter.
A werewolf isn't a fiend, right?
No, it's a monstrosity.
No,
that's
what I
fiends
thought.
are devils.
Yeah.
That's the best I got as a 14.
Okay. Let me do something real quick.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I mean, can we aid him and give him advantage?
Yeah, sure. I'd say that. Like, you guys are kind of spreading out, trying to find more tracks, see where it went.
Because I would say Silver knows how to track things, just not that thing.
There we go.
Shit.
You were not kidding, my friend, when you said it was not your thing.
Margin's like that way.
I imagine that she like bending down to look at the footprints and then just falling over like a toddler, like face first into the mud.
Margin, you're going 50 feet in the wrong direction. This is not the right trail. Come back to us.
Just like,
So, you have a pretty decent heading. You find kind of where it went, just like kind of with the power of, you know, everybody looking together, you can see where the foliage is kind of bent down, where somebody clearly treaded on through. But you do lose track of it. It goes cold. Either something happened to him, or he kind of wisened up and started covering his trail.
Well, boys, what can we do from here?
How far are we from the castle at this point?
I I'd say you probably meandered 15, 20 minutes, so maybe a mile, depending on if you guys just went straight after it. But he probably wound around, so probably not that far even.
I have a couple of ideas. One is I turn into a wolf and start using my nose. Let's see, maybe that can help. The other possibility is I summon another bird. And let the bird go fly, and I warg into the bird and get a bird's eye view.
Why did we not summon a bird and have it place its talon upon the coffin?
Because it is not a full creature, it's like a celestial thing.
See.
Which, I mean, we could try still.
Well, which would be better for tracking down this creature?
I mean, because I could summon things besides a bird, too. I could summon a cat, and maybe try that.
Well, we have a cat of our own who doesn't seem to specialize in this sort of thing.
How dare you?
Speaking of, Silver, can you roll con for me?
Oh, good.
Oh, boy.
Con.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with your cut vampire thing.
Save or check. It doesn't matter. They're the same. Never mind.
You're as you kind of loitered out and around, your chest is starting to burn. It's occasionally these kind of sharp stabbing pains, like almost like a side stitch, but just further up. And while they're not dealing damage, you do notice it's kind of gotten a little worse as you've ventured away.
Okay, so proximity-based thing. Okay. I do not believe that the blood pact will allow me to leave very far.
Oh, that is not good. Well, we could go back and try the kitty cat idea.
I wonder if there is a way we can lure that man here.
Well, for the time being, if we don't wish to move any further ourselves, then perhaps calling forth a bird is the best option, Lester.
I can do that.
It's a squirrel to come, crawl in my hand and snuggle up.
Dirk did that. Do you have speak with animals?
Do I?
Or you or Garrett?
Marcella could.
No, or Dirk did. I know he did.
Convincing critters.
Yeah, I do not.
Dang.
Oh wait, technically I could, but I did not prepare it.
Okay.
But if we need to wait another night, I could do it tomorrow.
We do need to go after the horn, after all, don't we?
Why do we not simply capture a bird or a squirrel?
I mean, I could hop around and try to catch one in a tree.
If it watched us last night, perhaps there's a chance it will watch us this evening as well. Perhaps we spend today acquiring the horn, and when we make camp tonight, we set a trap or make plans to catch this thing should it spy on us again.
Yes, we have a number of options. We have the familiar option, we have a number of options, but we don't really want to explore that until we've gotten the horn. So, I'm fine with this idea of waiting.
And what if it left so easy because it's going to come back with more?
Well, hopefully by that time our friend Dirk will be back and will at least be up to people.
If Dirk made it back. What if Dirk?
Farmer who's still
what if Dirk is the werewolf?
He would smell even more than he already does.
Things to worry about for later, I guess. I say let's go back in and get that horn.
All right, I'm gonna just use my ring of jumping, and I'm just gonna jump into a tree and try to catch a squirrel.
Okay.
Can you? Oh my god, I love this. I love everything about this. All right, so you jump up there, no problem. Like, you guys are talking about delving back into, like the caverns of this castle, and then your dragonborn friend just leaps. He's just gone. This nearby tree, like, gives this very violent shake. Can you make a percentile roll for me?
How do I do that in here?
So you're just gonna roll 1d100.
Oh.
Okay. So, as you were making your landing on, like, probably one of the more thicker branches of the tree that you decided to leap for, you do see a little tiny woodland critter there. As you go to land, I want you to try and catch it. God, would it be acrobatics?
It's a grapple, so it's generally
yeah, athletics.
Grapple would be athletics versus its acrobatics or athletics.
Chipmunk. Acrobatics. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and use your athletics, Carrot.
Athletics?
Yeah. Oh, fuck off. Sure. Let's see if he's... Oh my god, there's actually... First of all, holy shit. Hold on. So, this popped up.
Acrobatics already, like, 5.
Actually, you have to, like, roll to hit and then see if you do the contested.
If you catch it. Oh my god, it's so sad. Let me check something quick.
If that's the buff squirrel we caught, I'm sure that's more than enough for the coffin.
That should count. The coffin's just like, fuck the vampire dude.
The coffin's like, wow, never seen a squirrel like that. Well done.
The squirrel rolled a 3. So you land in this tree, and before you even completely touch down, your hands are like down, like clasping over this thing,
Gently.
and you make your landing. Yeah, if you want to be gentle with it, yeah.
I don't want to kill it.
I mean, then don't kill it. Don't be a murderer.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. What would you like to do from there?
So is it just like in his grasp? Just like...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Perched in a tree.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Well, then I've got to hop out of the tree, I guess.
I do not know what's going on up there, but it sounds violent.
Like maybe like squirrel in one hand and like claw slide down the tree to, not totally just like jump.
Sure. You do that, and the squirrel is pissed, but you definitely do that. The height of your hands it's probably way too thick for it to actually bite through anyway. Yeah, feral
I'm just
chihuahua.
gently, like, I'm talking to it, I'm trying to calm it down.
Do you return to your party with it?
Yes.
Cool.
Well done, Martin.
Is that the offering?
I don't know, I just got bored.
Is there anything that we can do to keep it somewhere while we go off searching for the horn?
I can just carry it.
Oh, no, there's going to be all sorts of dead things probably that we have to deal with.
I could shove it into my pack. I don't know if that would be of any help.
I'm good. I'll just carry it.
You're just gonna have one hand unavailable the entire time, alright. You are a crazy one, but I like it.
You say that now until we use the squirrel in combat, and it just turns the entire tide of battle.
Right.
I mean, it might. You don't even know right now. I don't even know right now.
On the one hand, pocket sand. On the other hand, squirrel.
Pocket squirrel.
And one of them is way more pissed than the other. So do you guys go back inside, or do you guys keep trying to find the wolf, or?
Well, if the wolf is getting too far away, I think we will wait for him.
Okay.
I'm assuming it is a him. Who knows? But yes, I say let's go back down to the pit. And then, undoubtedly, we will find the pendulum.
Solid book. So you guys go back downstairs.
Yes.
Marxian, as you guys go, do you want to try to make an animal handling check?
Sure.
You should name him Stockholm.
You should name him Stockholm. Oh, little buddy. That thing is so fucking mad at you.
Yeah.
Like as you go, like it's like climbing up its own tail. It's like trying to fumble over the back of your hand. It like latches on, like trying to bite you while simultaneously trying to like jump away. It's very sad, angry creature.
Remember the rule of
a little kid. He'll wear himself out. It's fine.
Yeah, remember, if animal handling doesn't work, intimidation's the next best thing.
That might kill him, though.
Just give him a little heart attack.
So you guys eventually make your way back to Kildarian's happy room of jail cells.
Hey, it's me again.
Oh, you came back.
Yep. Just want to say hi. We're going down the hole.
We're going to be retrieving the horn now.
Or the ritual, anyway. To get the horn.
You do need the ritual to get the horn.
Yes, we need to go get the ritual that is in your father's coffin or something. And then we'll have the ritual, and then we'll be able to go into the mirror, and then we'll get the horn, and then we'll figure out the way to get you out.
Do we want to see if little Skitter here can swap C's
Well,
before we go down?
Let's not let him out just yet. He's got to earn it. We have to make sure that the info he gave us is accurate.
You can try, though, if you really want to.
No! Just... Let's wait for that.
We want to try to, like, figure out where these traps are or what they are before we, like, go just crawling around.
Let this... Drop the squirrel down there!
No, but we need the squirrel for it.
We can get another squirrel!
I suppose.
Hey, are you gonna get the scout?
I'll get the next squirrel if you drop the squirrel down into the hole and see what traps it might...
Why don't you... I can take a look first, before we put anything down there.
You're willing to put your life on the line for a squirrel?
No, not with my eye. She looks down with her devil's sight, just to see if there's anything she, notices. With a 16.
So staring down into this hole that kind of leads into this sort of darkened, empty hallway, you don't see much of anything. It's just old brick and stone. It's dusty. It's old. You do see, like, a dead rat. But I wouldn't say anything of note from your current position.
Well, our
Freshly dead
initial
or like
descent...
skeleton?
What Richard said. Fresh dead rat or long dead rat?
Dewey or husk?
It's been dead for a minute.
Okay. Well, our initial descent should be okay.
Alrighty, well I say let's hop down and chuck the squirrel forward.
I hop down in the hole.
I'm gonna hop down the hole too.
Going down the hole.
Yep.
Do all of y'all want to make acrobatics or anything to see how you guys land at the bottom? Because it's a little jump.
Well, I assume if there's rope that we would like tie the rope.
Oh yeah, if you guys tie it off, yeah,
I've got
by
rope.
all means. Yeah, that's fine then.
No, I just jumped.
Yeah, rope.
I also have a climbing speed of
literally
20
shot down the hole.
feet.
You're okay with that though, right? Like you can make those landings with that ring, I think.
No, that just lets you jump, I think.
Oh, well, then you absolutely should make a roll for
Good
that.
point. It's not a ring of landing.
Yeah, just one direction.
It's a ring of jumping.
But like when we leave this tunnel, you could just leap out, which would be cool.
Yeah. I could just
Yeah. Go ahead and make acrobatics for me.
With Batrock
While also
Leaper over
trying
here.
to hold this fucking squirrel. You're fine.
Has anyone ever played Morrowind? And remember that scroll you get that lets you jump like 1,000 feet in the air, but doesn't let you survive it?
Oh.
It increases your athletics to like 2,000 or something. So the next time you press the jump key, you just go woo. But it only does it for like 2 seconds. So in the middle of the air, it'll run out, and then you'll be back at normal athletics. So you can't survive the fall.
Oh,
The scroll
That's
of
the best.
Icarian flight.
that's the best and the
Is that-
worst at the
Is that
same
one of the
time.
speedrunning ones they use?
Yes, you can break it a little that you permanently get that buff.
Because I know, like in speedruns, don't they like leap into like volcanoes and stuff? Or
Yeah,
there's something like they go right up the mountain or whatever it is.
I do like how it introduces that item to you because you watch as a wizard falls from the sky in front of you and dies as he impacts onto the ground. And you're like, okay.
Needs to be an indie item.
While you're walking.
So you'll end up in a pretty dark hallway, which is really different from everything that you've seen in this structure so far because it has been lit with torches. Did everybody have dark vision?
Devil's sight, baby.
Yeah, I got
Dark
dark vision.
and
Yeah.
magical dark.
I do.
Garrett, do you have dark vision?
No.
Yeah, Dragonborn.
Oh,
don't have it.
No.
Really?
Surprising that Dragonborn don't have dark vision.
Right, you'd figured that they would.
That doesn't make any sense.
So y'all can either escort him or light a torch. Huh?
Now,
Or to find it on D&D Beyond? I don't know. That's a
Here's a
solid
trait.
question.
does
actually.
the squirrel have dark vision? Is my question.
No.
Let's look. It does not.
We're gonna
He's
have been a
having a panic
Ratatouille.
attack.
It's like a Ratatouille situation where the squirrel's just on your head, like directing you in combat.
She's like,
Shit. I really don't have anything. I was saying I'd have like a produce flame cantrip, but I don't.
Fast hands. I got fast hands. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I activate the right on one of my crossbows and it glows.
nice. Okay. So it's a pretty long, narrow hallway. I would say it's maybe 2 or 3 dragonborns wide. Or 2 dragonborns wide, roughly. So like a normal person, probably 3 wide. And it's long. Like it seems to go on for a ridiculous amount of time. What's that for? Oh god.
How much damage I take?
Oh, okay.
I can only see up to 60 feet. With that glowing thing you have there, if you shoot it, does the light travel down with it by any chance?
That's cool.
That's a DM ruling because that doesn't say it, but my bolts are
I'd say
now
yes.
radiant damage.
I'd say yes. I'd say you'd be able to shoot the light. Yeah.
Mine's 120 feet, so if you're concerned about what's up ahead, I at least can see it.
Well, if you want to shoot any further than 120 feet, it might give us some kind of advantage, but it's up to you.
As you go, Stella, if you want to make a perception check to see if you see any traps or anything in here.
I think traps are investigation. Well, doesn't matter.
If you want to try to make investigation, you can try that because I'm a loser and I'm just like perceive it. Well, that makes a bit of a difference.
And your investigation is better than your perception, so.
So you don't see traps plural so much as you just see one thing. And it's like a lone bear trap in the middle of the hallway and it's already been closed. And there's like just a fat, like, I mean, there's blood, but there's like the ass end of a rat in it. And it's dried and old, and I mean, that was it.
She like approaches it, looks down. Is that really? That can't be the extent of the traps, can it? Well, this is all I see for now.
Alrighty then.
She's gonna walk forward with her hands raised, prepared to do some eldritch blasts in case anything else happens.
I have a hooded lantern.
Over there.
I will take out my short bow just to be at the ready.
Eventually, this little hallway, it narrows. So your guys are kind of almost walking single file. And then it opens up again inside of this tomb. The torches here, they're lit, but they don't seem to be giving off nearly as much light as they should. It's almost like these torches are giving off enough like flame to be a candle. It smells absolutely rank in here. It's moldy, it's musky, it's rotten. It's dry, and it is freezing freaking cold. And when you come in, there's a little set of stairs, and then at the far end you see two coffins kind of up on this this dais. There's bones scattered about. Some of the coffins that are kind of like up against the walls have been visibly disturbed, but I mean, it looks like they could be very well strewn about just based off of the random bones on the floor.
We were able to block the door. If there was a time to release the squirrel, now would be the time.
You know,
it'll probably scuttle around all over the place and eventually find its way back to us.
This may just be personal preference, but when I build my family mausoleum, I maybe not want to make it so evil looking.
Yes,
Here's my question. He said the horn was with his parents.
No. He said that the ritual is with his father.
Ritual. Well, either way, there doesn't seem to be anything out here in the room. I think that means we need to open.
So there are a little bit of lamps, but they're only giving off like...
They're giving off very little light, yeah.
I'm
gonna descend into the room, and as I do, I have false life at will with one of my incantations, or evocations rather, so I'm just gonna give myself a little temp HP here. Ooh, sick.
Okay.
Max temp HP, what up?
Nice. Yes, you can go over and open that thing. I'll be here with my short bow to back you up.
She's like halfway across the room and turns around. Really, no one else? Oh, thank you, Silver.
I'm not afraid of the dead.
Trying to calm Skitter down.
That being said, Silver absolutely does the right onto his second crossbow. Fucking alright, whatever.
Sid, as I get up to these two coffins, is it clear which is the father, which one's the mother?
Oh my god, is that a nat 20 animal handling?
Nice.
My friend.
As Sayla ventures off into the tomb, going up and approaching these two coffins, Markson, you're just like, no, none of this matters. Come on, buddy. Like, you and me, you offer some field rations, and like the hair on the little creature's back starts to settle, and eventually it's just kind of breathing really heavily, and it's not moving, and it's just settled there.
Congratulations, you have broken its spirit.
My string to tie him off on my like a toggle or something. Just so I don't have to hold it.
Man, you're not going to want to give this thing up to the coffin after all this.
I don't give him up to the coffin, I'm going to eat him.
Oh, God.
Man, Sydney playing the role of the squirrel did not like that.
No! Sayla, approaching the two... There's another word for coffin that I keep
Sarcophagus?
It keeps evading me. Sarcophagus. Bless you.
Portion of the sarcophagi.
They're like the
Such a fun plural.
figures of a man and a woman are in both of them, respectively.
Okay.
The one on the right is a delicately featured woman in an elegant dress. Just it like created it like in stone. They've like gave her a bouquet of flowers. And then the one on the left is an elven featured man, smartly dressed, his arms crossed over his chest. Silver, while you're up there, do you want to make a perception check?
Absolutely. Obviously, you need to open the sarcophagus. Guy.
Sayla turns very slowly to you.
Also, Lester
very
and Marcia,
slowly
if you guys
back.
want to do this perception check as well, that'd be cool.
Say again about the perception check?
If you guys want to go ahead and make a perception
Okay.
check, just standing in the room. Silver, you're so like just into this punny joke. You don't notice anything amiss. Damn, y'all. So standing at the back of the room, you guys actually have a little bit of a better vantage point of it. Things, while tall, aren't terribly so, and they are just getting a little bit of that light. And standing on the ceiling above Sayla is this gaunt, wiry figure with this pale face, and you can barely see the whites of her eyes as she's staring down at Sayla, like just watching. It is a humanoid figure of a woman just hanging off of the ceiling.
I'm gonna aim my short bow and not do anything yet, but like really, like I'm readying an action to do something if this starts to get any creepier.
I would like to yell at her.
You want to yell at her? What would you like to yell at her?
Hey, yo, can you help us, like, get the lids off these things, please?
Who are you talking to?
Yeah, Sayla turns around to her like, what?
The moment he gestures up, the thing on the ceiling drops down just behind Sayla.
Shooting!
She lands like at a 3-point stance, and if you want to start shooting, we can go ahead and go into initiative.
I think out of
or not yet.
I mean, that's what Lester was ready to do.
Hold on.
From her 3-point stance, she slowly rises back up, and like it's all these kind of jerky like motions as she kind of like just right at Sayla. And even though Marcian spoke with her and her head kind of like whips back a little bit to address it with more of an ear than actually like looking towards him, she's very, very pointed at Sayla. Ooh.
Boy, you guys are doing all these little rolls to determine. Sayla's probably just gonna go for it. She turns and she sees this creepy thing stand up, and she's gonna immediately just. So fun fact, because of her warlock pack, she actually has shillelagh, and we didn't get to it, but she was drawing out her crossbow to try to like, or not crossbow, excuse me, quarterstaff to try to like pry open the coffin. So like she had that ready to go. So upon seeing this thing, she's just gonna shillelagh and take a swing at this creepy thing that just dropped right in front of her.
Okay.
She's just doing it.
We will go into initiative and we will take a break, I think.
Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Do I get one shot at her because I readied an action before the initiative?
Oh yeah,
roll?
yeah, totally. I'll say like you noticing Sayla's just like Leroy Jenkinsing it, and you can go ahead and get
when this thing drops down, she's immediately just gonna be like, nope.
Okay, I will roll initiative.
Where's my initiative? Here's the initiative. That's not terrible.
No, it's not terrible at all.
No, not at all. Sayla got a 7. It's not letting me add you because you're at the top of my screen. There we go.
Yeah, they need to make menus drop down too.
They need to shift
still
that.
annoying.
And then
Anyway.
Somebody was distracted by a squirrel.
yeah,
Hey, you little buddy.
he's over in the corner, like guys, look, he's doing it. He's really doing it. And then just.
Hey, remember when Kadash had that mouse for like half an episode, then tried to kill it?
I think it was Gus's mouse.
Yeah. No, I think Gus was the name of the mouse, wasn't it?
It was Brendan's mouse, wasn't it?
It was Gux. It was Gux's mouse who was named Mouse.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Dash learned like 2 words in mouse, and then something happened. I remember.
And then he was like, "Time to kill it."
Yeah. I don't remember what that was about.
Sydney, I'm surprised you like even remember the first Brendan. He was there for like 2 sessions and then he was gone.
He was my buddy. He was there for when Andrew absolutely fucking betrayed me.
That's true. But I don't think he was even on screen for that episode.
I don't think so either.
No. He was like sitting in a chair behind me. We were in the same room together, yeah.
That's is that Ginger Brennan?
Yeah.
I trauma bonded with that guy. I didn't even have to see his face.
He's been in our group the entire time.
Yeah.
He has, yeah.
I know
him and other Brennan, and they don't ever say a word.
Yeah, they don't ever say anything.
All
right, so we're taking a break.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put us on the be right back, and we'll be back. we're back.
I just like being a warlock that has shillelagh. That's funny to me.
So starting off, I obviously have turn order here for initiative, but if we want to go, like, if Selah and I'll let Selah and Lester go first because they had that kind of at the ready, or like they were making the first attacks. I'll let y'all go ahead and do that first.
I'm gonna get
solid. That hits. Oh wait, what are you shooting her with?
Just a regular old arrow.
Okay, arrow, not crossbow.
No, it's a short bow.
Okay.
All right, so then I'm using shillelagh as bonus action, and then swiping the quarterstaff at her. 13 probably ain't enough.
It is not. So this thing drops down the ceiling, and you see this frame of just a malnourished, bony, kind of lengthy woman, kind of straighten up, and before she can even do anything, Selah casts Shillelagh, and as she's making that swing, it like takes a step back just as Lester lets that arrow fly, and it hits right into her back.
Nice.
I'm taking that 9, and then we'll start it off with Silver.
She taking my 9.
Perfect.
So wait, you said she was swiping.
Do it.
She was swiping.
So she just dropped down, and it was Selah that immediately kind of went in with the shillelagh attack. At right around the same time that Lester went ahead and like.
She was going to use the staff for leverage on the to open up the sarcophagus, but instead it was like and just swung it at her instead.
Yeah.
Basically.
So the thing itself has not made an attack yet.
Okay. I mean, I said he wasn't going to shoot, so I guess Silver's just. Can I just have him ready to shoot if the thing is going to be hostile past this, and otherwise he's just going to be like, wait.
Sure.
Okay, that's what he does. He's just going to call for everybody to wait, and otherwise he's ready to fire.
And that moves it over to her. So as she steps back and that arrow like lodges into like her shoulder bone, she shrieks and she whips around, like her neck almost too long, kind of bending in odd shapes as she turns back to look at Lester. And then just as Silver calls out, that attention whips back to him, and if you want to go ahead and like make a persuasion or something, you absolutely can.
Okay.
Just to see if you can talk her down at all.
Remember that -1?
I do, buddy.
That's not terrible.
My god, you did so good though. You. Let's see if it works. One sec. She hears you and you see that acknowledgement, but then like her attention continues back over to Selah, who opened up with that attack and who's right there in front of her. And she just swipes her hand. Selah, you see very similarly to the gentleman upstairs. You see Claude, like long fingernails, like icky long. They're brown. They have blood caked into like the cuticles and underneath. And she swipes at you.
Okay, then I guess my held action triggers.
Yeah, go. Richard, that 2d6.
I forgot that I could do sneak attack on a bow, and I think she was within 5 feet of an ally, so.
Okay, yeah. That misses Goldstone.
Sid, my AC's 14.
Okay. There's so much. Okay. That 21 will hit.
Okay.
2 minus.
Well, it looks like Coldstone's other bows are going to hit, hopefully.
Minus 8 for you. No, I
Did
minus 8.
Do the 17 and 21 hit?
Yes, both of them.
Okay. Is it undead?
Yes.
Okay. So also add on that and that.
Jesus Christ. Cool. Nice. Whoop. Nice, that knocked her down to like half health. With every impact of those arrows, she just lets out like a shriek that just kind of raises in like pitch. It just goes from like, hey, this hurts, to just absolutely shrill. Like it hurts your ears.
Oh, I don't know why it's doing -1. That should just be...
Which ones?
I don't know why those did -1. For whatever reason.
Oh, it did too. 2d6 -1, so just tack on 2 more, I guess?
Yeah. Well, that's really weird.
What's the damage to me, Sid?
She did not hit you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. She got to 12.
Okay.
So she does that. Lester's turn.
Alrighty, I lodge another arrow.
That hits.
Alright. Man, that was a good few
you
d6s.
guys! Suddenly I'm regretting not even putting more of these things in here.
I've been there as a DM so many times.
Sayla.
Okay. I am going to... Okay, so she's standing right in front of me. I don't think I've not personally...
You look at her and she's just got arrows sticking out of her. It's very Boromir from Lord of the Rings. You haven't seen that, but it's very Boromir from Lord of the Rings.
Thank you. She's just gonna look at this lady in front of her, and from her Pact of the Tome, she also has Vicious Mockery. So she's just gonna like take this shillelagh stick and just be like doing like the intimidating stick in the hand kind of tap, and just be like, "You foolish woman attacking us. It seems you've already died once. I hope you're prepared to do it again." And she needs a wisdom save.
All right.
All right.
Nice. It's a 6.
Awesome. So she's gonna take 2d8 psychic damage from that sweet
Jesus
burn.
Christ! All right.
And all right, so 8 psychic damage, and she has disadvantage on the next attack roll she makes before the end of her next turn.
Disadvantage, you said?
Disadvantage on her next attack.
Her next attack. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm. A single attack, not like, a string of them.
Okay.
And that is going to be it for me.
Marky Mark, Tamer of Squirrels. What you want to do?
That's a question.
There's a little distance between y'all.
Yeah. It's like 70 some odd. So, what we gonna do is... Oh yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll move like 30 feet in her direction.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, you're doing like... What are you doing to get that? Yeah, you're right here. Oh my god, bitch, let me finish it. Yeah. Actually, probably back right here.
Oop.
Yep.
Oop. I'll just huck one of my daggers.
Okay. What's the range on a dagger?
That'll be disadvantage, I believe, because it's 20-60.
Oh yeah. Do it. Yes.
Was it?
I just
Yeah,
checked the range on the short
it's,
bow.
It's you're gonna roll it at disadvantage. It's What's the range on the short bow?
It's exactly 80 feet, and they're exactly 80 feet apart.
I knew it was like a distance, but I also knew it was.
That's it, Mark.
No, that lucked out. That just barely qualifies.
What's your attack modifiers?
5.
Oh, +5? Okay. You were close.
So 11.
Yeah. So you come you tuck your new squirrely friend close to your chest, and you come running forward, kind of jumping down this little ledge that's maybe like 1.5 feet, 2 feet. And you come to a stop, and you hurl one of the daggers, and it gets kind of close, but also it just whiffs and goes off into the darkness.
Wait, it should be higher than +5. What's your strength?
I think his stats are not the most maximized.
Oh yeah, no. I'm not beefy for shit.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Hey, I forgot what level I put you guys at. Oh my god.
7.
But
Yeah,
on your
+5
your
on my
weapon
next
attacks
roll.
is just +5 on there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it goes, whew! Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'm super smart.
You
That's it.
got some fast hands.
Really big.
He's also very big.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I think you can dash as a bonus.
As a rogue, yeah.
As a rogue? Yeah. Like if you want to get closer, and I think you can hurl another.
We don't get extra attack, but we get...
No, yeah. For range, you wouldn't be able to attack again like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you can. Okay.
It would just be movement altogether.
Do you want to, or are you good there?
Yeah, I'll bonus. I'll bonus action dash. It's my cunning action. So another. Yeah, I'll move up to there. And I'll just hang tight.
Okay.
Kind of guard my little
I was
squirrel
gonna
buddy.
say you could use your breath, but that's
I already used my action.
Ilver.
I'm happy where I am, so I'm just gonna shoot.
She's already looking super haggard, super just done and out of it.
You said she well, no, she swiped. She had her chance.
She did have it. She took swiped.
Maybe rather than death, she would go in the coffin.
Here's attack 1.
Actually, that hits.
And, well, I guess I'll roll the right damage. And then attack tool.
Yeah, okay. So you go ahead and unleash your crossbow bolts at this thing again. And they strike, and she's teetering forward, grabbing Sayla's breastplate or her armor, and she's
She doesn't
crumpling
wear
to the
armor.
ground.
She's just in straight up clothes.
Oh, well then she grabs your collar, and she's falling to the ground.
She's gonna like definitely just. Ugh.
She's super fucking dead. You guys totally fucking killed her.
Oh man, yeah. It's like in total hindsight, after she's down, it's like, wait a minute, we could have like seen if she wanted to save her son or something. Oh well.
That's what Garrett said. He's like, we could see if she wants to go to the coffin.
Yeah. No, I heard that. I'm like, oh, that is an interesting idea.
Well, she's like at my feet. I'll like lift my leg to like kind of roll her over onto her back and try to get a better look at this individual.
Well, is that the mother?
Looking at her, it looks like there could be a relation, but there's absolutely no way for you guys to determine who she is unless you guys start opening coffins and figuring stuff out.
This is an investigation roll on her body, just if there's anything there.
She's barely even wearing rags.
Okay.
She's skin, she's bone. You do notice fangs in her mouth, and the claws on her hands.
Fang, okay.
But other
Similar
than that,
fangs and claws
she's-
to the vampire dude?
Yep.
Okay.
Can Silver tell if she's actually a vampire?
Is there a particular arcana?
Can Marjan like rip her teeth out?
If you want to rip some vampire teeth out, yeah,
That would land some fangs.
go for it. This, while not like a fully fledged vampire, it's a vampire all the same. For your undead thing though, like just because you have that kind of knowledge with your blood hunter background, I would say that you know this to be like vampire spawn.
Oh, what was
Precisely.
it? Is it Dampier? Is that what that's called?
Dampier?
Oh yeah.
Dampier, is that how it's pronounced?
I think so.
I've only ever read it. I've never said it out loud, so I don't know what it is.
Mark, if you want to, I don't know what role, like for teeth pulling, just do like a
Dentistry roll.
you sleight of hand. I dare you. I dare you to do that shit. Let's see how quickly you can yank this out.
Wait. I guess I can use my thieves' tools.
So that as like a to like put it in there.
That's a really interesting use of these tools.
It's a really interesting
You're
use, and I
hot-wiring a
wouldn't
mouth.
I wouldn't say you can't, because like I want to say there's like a fucking hook tool in those. You can like
Part of lockpicking is the hook part.
Rick could go for it.
That just give me advantage. Must even work.
It did not work. The end of one of the fangs does snap off. Just like you used way too much force, the tool blunted like right into it. But your squirrel is hanging out on your shoulder, just totally one with the world.
With my quarterstaff still shillelagh, I'm going to attempt to use that as leverage to open the father coffin.
Okay. Go ahead and do athletics.
Okay. I don't think my athletics are particularly amazing, but I will attempt regardless.
Richard, you have like a little buffering symbol under your name.
No. I can still hear you.
Oh, it's just weird. It's just like a little circling thing, like right under the name of your, like on Roll20.
My
Yeah, I
internet's
see
really
that too.
My
It's
internet's
just
really
a-
sucking right now.
Yeah, it's just a connection thing.
Oh, okay. Now it's an indicator. That's pretty cool. Okay. So actually, Tony, Selah, you hook the end of your staff into the opening of the coffin, and just with like a really good pull, it just opens up, no problem.
Cool. She feels pretty good about that. She's not really the athletic type.
So you crack it open. You move forward to shift the lid aside, I assume.
Uh-huh.
As you do, that rotten smell, like, it intensifies. It's so much worse.
Sure.
But as you move it, it smells like roses.
She opens up her tome of Pact of the Tome and just holds the book up, like, just to block some of the scent.
There is it is a rotting corpse in there. It doesn't look like they did anything to really preserve the body at all. Much like the top of the sarcophagus, the arms are kind of crossed over its chest. Eyes are gone. It's nothing but teeth, which you notice there are no fangs on it. And resting on, well, what would be the stomach and is more so like in the middle of the rib cage is this small wooden box.
Keeping the book up to block the scent, she's gonna reach in, pull the box out.
Okay.
I found something, assuming it's related to the ritual that our vampiric friend mentioned.
Kind of like somebody just going around with a spray bottle of Febreze. Lester is just going to be going around casting druid craft, just being like little fairy blossom smells, little
lavender.
Just going around, just like
just pine needles like confetti, just falling
every 6 seconds. It's another druid craft. Yep.
Well, who wishes to do the honors? I opened the sarcophagus. I'm happy to share opening this.
What was the thing again?
What do you mean?
What did you say?
We're supposed to be looking for a ritual in the father's.
It's a small wooden box that you pulled out away
that
from.
That will in some way help us get the horn.
Are there any markings on it?
On the box itself? No, it's not even like it doesn't even actually have like a lock on it. It's just a small wooden box. What's
just a blank box.
Yep.
Oh, what could
look
go
at that
wrong?
with headphones inside.
AirPods.
They are Google Pixel Buds. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'll reach over and crack it open.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and open it. And inside, you kind of have to, due to the low lighting, you do have to like kind of angle it to kind of get a good view of it. But inside there is a folded up piece of paper, and there's 2 vials of blood. Or 2 vials of red liquid that you may discern to be blood should you choose to inspect them with an accurate roll.
What would that be? Investigation?
Sure. Totally.
Nope.
That one's higher.
Hey.
It is totally blood. It is old. It is ancient. Some of it looks like it might be coagulated.
Some musty blood.
But yeah, it's 2 vials of blood. Good job. Thank you for that.
And I like unfold a little paper.
So on the inside of the paper, you were greeted with, it is a very seemingly precise drawing of a circle, and inside of it there's various symbols, and then underneath it is the same circle, with kind of a square and like a rectangular shape interrupting everything. And then underneath that, my handouts, there they are. And then underneath that, it says, "By the blood of the Creator, we enter." Show to everyone. And it should be showing up, if not in your handouts.
Okay, so what exactly? What are these symbols in print? These are on the piece of paper. Okay. And what? So what is the square again? Sorry.
I don't know.
I have a feeling that if
I have no idea.
We draw this thing on the mirror, we can go through the mirror.
Oh, and draw it with the blood.
Yeah.
That is sensible, but we do not have a lot of blood.
Sorry, so I guess what I meant was like the square over. Is it just like? Does it look like almost like someone just like had like painter's tape so that the design wouldn't appear in that part, or is it like what if it's written on the paper? What is the square on the paper? Is that additionally?
It's like a drawn like just blank rectangular shape.
Okay, in the middle of the same.
Yeah, it's
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What if the blank rectangle is the mirror, and then we look at the first one to see what needs to be drawn in the mirror? If that makes sense.
Draw the thing, mirror opens.
Well, if we don't draw it in the mirror itself, perhaps the rectangle represents the mirror, and we use the blood to create this symbol on the ground and place the mirror on top of it.
Or that, yeah.
Mirror has not a lot of blood.
Yeah, true.
Well, if we wish to draw it on the mirror, I suppose we could do that. Shall we crack open the other just to check?
I think we must.
The sarcophagus.
One of you'd like to make a roll for it to see?
I'll pocket the shit and help whoever's shoving the lid off.
Suppose I opened one, I can open the other.
I ready another arrow.
And not as good.
Still opens. They're not. There's nothing in there like nailing them shut or anything. These people were put to rest down here. So you open it, and much in the similar fashion as the first one, it's just a skeleton. It's ooey, it's gooey. There wasn't like any ceremonial dressings on here. There's not even clothing to really like cover them up. It's like they just put the bodies in here and locked them away. But you do notice in there with that skeleton is another figure, much like the thing that you sort of just murdered. It looks almost identical to her, but it's also dead. It's curled up like in the midst of all like the skeleton. That even with its decomposing ichor, it's curled up in the coffin, but it is not responding.
So there's another one of these things that attacked us in the coffin.
And it's dead.
But it's dead. Okay. Huh. Perhaps she'll relay that to everyone. Perhaps these were some sort of servants to the family. I know it's not uncommon for people to be buried with their servants as well. I don't approve of it, but it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Does the mother have fangs?
She does not.
That is strange. And clearly the thing next to it is a vampire?
Yeah, like I mean it's not in a state of like decay or anything. It very similar in the one on the ground, just really gaunt, malnourished, pretty much not wearing any clothes at this point, kind of long hair, greasy, but at the same time it's as if she was bald. And she's kind of curled up like maybe a child would to a mother or like just any kind of comfort figure. And her eyes are closed, kind of at peace, but not responding.
I'm gonna close the coffin back up over it.
Before you do that, maybe we should see if it is alive and question it. Well,
how do you do that?
Alive.
If you wish to shake it awake, Silver, be my guest.
He's gonna go over and he's gonna like turn the crossbow so that it faces it. I guess the crossbow sort of makes like a cross shape.
I think I've seen that in a Van Helsing episode at least once.
And it's glowing. So and then he like just sort of prods the one against it. Are you undead?
You hear like a faint sizzle because it is radiant, like light that you're pushing against her, right? You do hear the sizzle of flesh as if you were putting like a hot poker to it. And while there is like a minute flinch, like it's still very largely unresponsive. It's just this kind of like
I believe this one has not been sent to the great beyond. Perhaps someone would be willing to give blood. Or I can give blood, fine.
Giving blood does kind of seem to be your thing.
But hey, just perchance, because I'd love to save like little safety squirrel here. What if we tote this and back up there, give it a little, of the grape juice, and then throw its hand on that box?
I mean,
he's a vampire. She's a vampire. She'd probably go.
I'm not opposed.
But probably while she's not, like, healthy.
That could be smarter.
Love that you're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep the squirrel. No, I'm gonna keep it as a pet. To this thing is a Capri Sun juice box. I'm ready.
All right. This is gonna be a mistake. Silver's going to try and lift up the thing. Like, ugh.
Go ahead and do acrobatics. Or not acrobatics. God, why do I always want to do that? Athletics.
You do a cool backflip and then
How
pick it up.
quickly can you lift the body?
Well, let me tell you. You can't.
Ooh.
While she is strangely light, the angle that you're trying to like get underneath her with, like it's just not working out. But again, like as you try it, she does not respond.
I'm kind of big-ish. I can kind of go for. I'm not super strong, but I can go for it. And I like try to chuck her over the non-squirreled shoulder.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Athletics, eh?
Yeah, eh? You could actually, so you don't do it with very much grace at all.
Oh, is that supposed to be plus 7?
Plus 7, sorry. That's an 18.
Yeah, that's 18.
Oh, then
I missed
hell
my
yeah. You like it's. I'm assuming you don't do it in a too terribly delicate manner.
I
don't want to disturb the squirrel.
Of course. So you reach under there and like initially you kind of like just start like throwing her over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes, and you feel Squirrely Squirrel flinch, and you're like, oh, sorry, buddy. And then you kind of lean a little bit more into it and ease her.
Beep.
Non-responsive, reeks to high hell, but
I puke acid.
I keep finding these fucking squirrel pictures.
I regurgitate a little acid up into my nostrils just to, deal.
And while it doesn't do anything to you, once it makes contact with your armor, like you hear the faintest of sizzles as it maybe starts to eat at the armor.
It is good for you, Marjan. It builds character.
Can we leave this room?
I guess it's time to go hop up back the hole.
Alrighty then.
Up the hole. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume there was some rope left over for going down for those who actually chose to use the rope going down, so just climb back up.
I'll just jump back up to the hole on time.
Yeah.
I probably need to update your guys' tokens before I totally bump you guys over here. A moment. Because that's all I do is I copy paste you guys everywhere, and I'm like, deal with it.
My false life only lasts an hour anyway, so I think by the time we get around to like any of the final stuff, I'll probably have to re-up it anyway, so no big deal.
Together.
And I'm keeping track of stuff on D&D Beyond as well, so.
So you guys eventually come crawling out of this hole back in Bildarian's tomb. Did I already move you there? Of course I did not, because I'm the worst.
Yeah, I left my dagger.
You absolutely retrieved your dagger. I totally forgot about it. Yeah, and you do it with no trouble at all. There's no, nothing attacks you. There's no other traps.
Are these bodies gone?
Oh, I accidentally just deleted them like crazy. Their toad's still there. Here, I'll just do
Are they gooey, bloody bodies?
Oh man, I'm super dead.
It's about ready to
Were they gooey, bloody bodies?
They weren't gooey. They were kind of fresh. I think last time it was they came in with the cultists.
Oh, okay.
And there was just a wild series of unfortunate events that ended up with both of them dead and vampire back in the box.
They're plenty coagulated though. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. We need to go get that mirror.
Yes.
Are you guys gonna bring it in here?
It's easier to move the mirror than move the coffin, I think, was our idea.
Are you guys still planning on having them duke it out?
I thought we had made a deal with him and we were just gonna go into the mirror, but if we still want to try to do this plan,
even if we go in the mirror with the mirror and Hura.
To be fair, if we go in the mirror with him, it's probably a little easier to kill her.
Fair enough.
And he made the pact that he would not kill her or destroy the mirror before we got the item.
I am going to shapeshift into an ape to give myself a bit more strength, as my strength is normally -1. And be like, all right. That's gonna...
Which one are you doing? Are you guys moving the mirror or the coffin?
The mirror.
All right.
Well, wait.
What do I do with Vampire Lady?
Just drop her over on the... She's not going anywhere, right?
Can we lock her in one of the cells?
Just have her hug one of the dead bodies. She won't know the difference.
I don't need her slinking off while we're trying to wrestle a murder down here.
Well, we have many cages. Let's put her in one.
I want to ask, because it seems like, and don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't know for sure, I was not right next to it, but does she have magic powers beyond the mirror?
Probably.
You remember the last time? I actually did not remember until I went back and watched it. She actually summoned a box into the mirror.
So maybe, I mean, she can protect herself and the mirror be moving?
Only one way to find out.
It's the spirit.
Okay,
so you guys...
We just point it up. Like a weapon away from yourself and others.
So you guys, I'm gonna regather. Oopsie! Just kidding. Not doing anything with that. Nope, and it's not letting me do that either. Super awesome. Way to go, Roll20. You're my hero. So I will regather you again, and we will move to Yelena's study. Yep. I do. So you guys retreat from the cell room. I'm assuming did you guys actually go ahead and lock up The prisoner? Okay. And I'll say, like, just really quickly with these tools, like, you were able to, like, put her inside and, like, just lock the door. So you retreat back up to Yelena's study, completely undisturbed, the way you left it, body still on the ground.
Alrighty then. Well, I guess this is going to be the time I turn into an ape to assist with grabbing the mirror. Let's hope we do not break it.
As you approach it, you do see, or by this point, you are a giant ape. But
I'm not a giant ape. I'm just a regular ape. I think
just a regular ape.
Yeah.
You do see Yelena appear in the mirror very briefly, and she looks irate, but otherwise does nothing as you try to pull the mirror off the wall. Go ahead and just roll strength, I guess. If you want to do it acrobatics. Oh, he's on the phone. There's thunder, guys. How are you today?
There's thunder where you are?
Yep.
Is it raining or just thunder?
I think it's supposed to be raining. Like, we had a pretty good downpour earlier.
Ooh. Fun.
It's raining. Did you say athletics or strength straight?
Whichever one is easier or better for you. Yeah. I don't think one's gonna be mine. Or yeah.
With advantage because ape assist.
Yeah, like you're doing it with advantage with help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you pull the mirror from the wall, and Yelena inside just starts swearing up a storm. Just irately, she's like, "What are you doing? Put me down right now!"
Earmuffs, guys.
Swearing, just all the swearing that I won't
Ears.
do right now. Yeah.
Roll muffs if you got them.
So you can either try to do this as carefully as you possibly fucking can, in which case we can probably put it into like a taking 20 with it.
Just really careful, like pivot.
Yeah, like everybody kind of helping, coming together, like holding this thing, like rounding corners. But if you're in any rush at all, we'll obviously have to do some rolls for it.
That sounds good. I'll be right back. Just 1 second.
Okay.
I think we take the easiest.
Oh, I saw lightning. Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, I'd rather be safe with it.
Okay.
We'll let little squirrel just yell out from the pocket like pivot, left, right. Like be our little like instruction giver. Yeah.
Actually, he's a total dick.
He's just on my shoulder like this.
Yeah, just guiding the traffic. So I mean, it takes a little bit of time, and I'll say, like, even in between, you guys kind of, like, pause, and you're like, okay, it's fine, it's stairs. I totally don't skip leg day. Everything is fine. You do eventually get it down to Kildarian's, like, cell block, and she is pissed the whole fucking way.
Oh, just yelling at us through it?
Yeah. Let's see if I don't have like a little mirror that I can actually put in there.
Did she not want to see her brother? I don't understand. This is what she wanted.
Indeed, perhaps not the way she wanted, but
this is not what I wanted. Like, just she's
same ends, different means.
I feel like you were not very descriptive in how you wanted to see your brother.
Read that movie, and I don't think I understand still.
Oh, where'd you get this mirror? That's cool.
Oh, that's actually like in just the assets.
Asset.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Uh-huh.
Whispering to everyone else. Oh, wait, can she talk to her brother because she can talk through the mirror?
Oh, It's as you say that, you hear Yelena and like, oh, you piece of shit! Like, just, they are screaming at each other.
Oh boy, here we go now.
What are you doing? You think you could get them to release me from this mirror? You think that you could leave me in this coffin for millions of years? Like, it is... Sorry for screaming if this is...
No, you're fine.
Too much. They are mad.
I wish I had fishnets.
They're just screaming at each other. I like how that panned out, you guys. Thank you for that. What would y'all like to do with the bickering siblings?
Here is what I propose. We set out the vials and everything needed for the ritual right in front of the mirror, and then we let him out, and then he can do the ritual himself, and then we just follow in.
That was not part of the deal. You made a deal with him? Like, it's...
But
I can't do both.
Part of the deal was helping with getting the item, which consequently is partly dealing with your sister.
We'll get you out and continue to assist. And then we'll all go in the mirror together. We'll all work this out.
Darian, you piece of shit! Fuck you, Yelena! Like, it...
I'm dragging, like, mostly dead girl out of the cell at this point over towards the coffin.
You drag her over in front of the mirror. Yelena's tone immediately softens. And she very, like, Ileana, what are you doing with Ileana? And it's more directed at you now, just screaming.
Oh, have we found somebody that both of you maybe appreciate?
She has nothing to do with this.
I look on the coffin and ask who Ileana is.
I do not see how that is part of the deal. And then Yelena,
she's about to get you out of that box.
From the mirror will say, "That is your daughter." And it's more squabble.
Wait, is this a Game of Thrones thing? Do you two have a daughter?
Yeah. No.
His daughter, not her daughter, I'm guessing.
Wait, but she was in the coffin of the mother. Oh no! It's worse. It is worse.
Wait,
No,
this was only one.
Like
Do you have twins, Kildarian? Who is the other one?
I do have twins. Yes, did have twins by the sound of it. Didn't do their jobs correctly, obviously.
What were their jobs?
They had to guard the tomb.
What?
Well, I guess they did it correctly if they're both dispatched. But
No, wait, was that the trap that you said? You could have mentioned the trap was people.
I would also point out one did not do her job because she was already deceased in your mother's coffin. I don't understand the
spike trap not initiate? I'm so sorry, my friends.
spike. No,
Harry.
you had a very visible bear trap, and that was about it. I've heard of people constructing rainbow bridges from specifically placed bricks. And clearly you didn't even set up a decent tripwire.
My daughters were down there to guard the crypt. And they did their job.
Yes, well now it seems they're going to help us with our job too.
We still have a deal.
Yeah, we're gonna get you out of there.
Time to fulfill my end.
Hand onto Ben plate Javi.
Oh, you put her hand on the plate?
Yeah.
Okay. So, wait, did you feed the juice box to her, or she just... Okay. Well, it does work. She does vanish inside of it, because she is alive-ish. And Kildarian emerges in front of the mirror, and Yelena's rage just kicks up to, like, 100. just cursing at him in a language that's long forgotten and old and unfamiliar to all of you.
Yeah, I got you, little buddy.
And he is going to hold his hand out. He says, "Give me the ritual circle if you are not going to do this yourself."
Like the paper?
Lester just handed it right over. Done.
Lester's like reaching into Marcian's pockets, like, where the fuck is that, man?
This one, jackass.
I do not think he was looking for the paper.
Oh, I didn't realize you were carrying a telescope,
I found what I was looking for. That's all about.
We'll revisit that later.
Covering the squirrel's eyes.
Though he is angry, he is irate. He keeps cutting this bloody glare, like, right at all of you. And Yelena is furious the whole time. He very steadily and meticulously draws there it is. The ritual circle out on the ground.
I like this image, by the way.
Oh, thanks. It's some Cthulhu shit. It's like a gateway ritual circle.
Oh.
You were right. It looks like maybe he is going to be putting the mirror on there.
Out of sheer curiosity, is the mark on Silver gone because he kept up his end of the bargain?
You don't feel anything.
Okay.
Did you live up to your end of the bargain? Didn't we also say we were going to kill her?
Well, okay.
I think he just said, "Get me out."
Okay.
To be super particular.
Okay, we did do that then.
After he's finished drawing this circle out, he gestures for the mirror and points to the circle. He's put it there.
I guess I'm still an ape, so I'll continue.
I just had an ape just reach into your pants.
Oh, so an ape was feeling up the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Face up or down?
Or would you like me to move the mirror as well?
You
move it?
We can take care of it.
So, and I'm assuming you guys are doing so very carefully.
Yeah. Don't topple it over.
You do eventually.
As the ape moves.
The mirror into the circle. Pour the blood onto the surface and say the words.
All of it? From both?
Yes.
Wait, before we do, how do we get back? You did say you would do that.
She should have the... That's a fair point. Hold on. Let me check something.
What is the Artem?
How do we get back? That was part of...
I did work this into this fucking mirror. Hold on.
Before we waste all the blood. I'm assuming that's why there's 2 vials. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, you only use one.
I was about to, just glitter party that shit all over the roof.
Yeah. Pardon, it's been a few millennia. Just 1 vial on it and 1 to get out.
Same time, talk and sprinkle.
It doesn't matter. You can pour it on, say the words, or say the words as you pour it on.
Yeah.
It totally just went quiet, but I could hear your echo from here.
Yeah.
So as the blood, those first little kind of sticky, coagulated bits kind of get shaken out of the opening, the rest of it pours out onto the mirror, and it expands in a very unnatural way, coating the mirror by itself with no help or even motion from you. It just dumps out and covers it. And then once it does, it fades and that mirror surface is there, but it is shimmering and wavering. And Kildarian, like, just gestures, and he's like, there you go. Entry. And Yelena screams.
Jump ring, fucking swan dive in that shit.
Are you really?
I mean, it looks cool.
It does.
We have to get the horn.
It's in there.
So, yeah, I'm gonna monkey dive in there. Whatever a monkey dive is.
Do that, and I just go, well, all right. And I'm going to hit myself with false life again before I jump in. Because I'm sure it will have run out by this point. Okay, still almost max. And then jump in as well.
Before Silver jumps in, he looks at Kildarian. After you.
I am not going in there.
Oh, we did say to help.
He works his jaw, and for a split second, you actually think you also see, like, fangs on the bottom, like, jaw of his mouth. And he doesn't jump in. He actually angles his body down facing the mirror and steps. But his figure vanishes. And assuming that this all happens, like, kind of rapid succession, this might immediately fall into fucking, like, initiative.
As we have our mirror battle.
Yep, and then Silver will follow.
Are we all talking backwards inside of here, or like some cool
So,
action thing?
Yes,
and if you don't do so accurately, you all roll at disadvantage for the entire game.
Okay. Got it.
So for the folks that decided to swan dive in, it's not like you're jumping into this hole. It's like you jumped and like the ground is here. And it's just the different angles at which you emerged into this separate realm. Yeah, little strange.
Hey Sid, can I point something out as far as talking backwards? You know what? It's the same forwards and backwards. VVV.
Are you happy with yourself?
Extremely.
I'm glad to hear that. 1 second, I almost got you guys all posted in there.
Nice music choice, Artem.
Yeah.
I thought it might be good.
I just fought her a couple weeks back during my
You enter the mirror, and for some of you, it's very disconcerting, just the different change of angles entering into this different room at such a strange angle. But it's a small enclosed space. It is nothing but solid stone, floor, walls, ceiling. There's a bed and a rug tucked in the corner. There's a desk that's riddled with old, like, kind of spell components, but you can tell most of them are kind of past the point of use. Maybe most of them are too dried out to actually be of any actual, like... I already said use, but already past the point of that. And there's just a bunch of books in the corner. Not neatly stacked up, it's just a heaping pile. And then off to the side, there's a couple of chests. And I'd like y'all to roll it. Oh, and then also standing at the other side of the room, sort of hunkered down, much like a caged tiger, like just kind of pacing and angry and irate. You see Yelena, but she's not that kind of beautiful woman that's shown in the mirror. Her eyes don't look right. Some of her face is starting to rot. She's scarred and she's worn and she's pissed. And we're gonna do initiative.
Did he say how to get out of here, by the way?
Use the other vile blood to scoot on out. 7 points.
Initiative.
Oh wait,
that's a tiny little prison there.
Yep.
I imagine his prison was similar in size.
Oh yeah, like if not smaller.
Lack of stuff.
We got Lester's 19.
Oh, sorry, I haven't given you my roll.
No, you're good. It takes me a year and a half to put this thing together anyway.
Oh, almost got a nat 20. That's all right.
Sayla. Okay, 16.
Just die.
You guys rolled pretty good overall. Whoop! Didn't mean to do that. You're back there. Garrett. Epic World. Give me 1 second to get these kids rolled. Ooh. Oh, fuck off. It's fine.
She get a 1?
He rolled a natural 1, yeah.
Hmm.
And she... $19. Sorry, I don't know why it takes me so long to do frickin' initiative every
No
freaking
worries.
time.
It's all good. It just builds up the tension.
Lester, it looks like she tied with you.
Okay.
Do you want to roll for it, or do you just want to go by Dex mod?
I have a +4, so I guess I'll go with that.
You actually go first.
Okay. Crap.
That's it. That's his turn.
I'm still a freaking monkey. I can't do the thing I want to because well, the thing I want to do is a bonus action, but getting rid of my monkey form is also a bonus action. Let's see. Okay. Well, in that case, second plan, he is going to immediately hop over and start pouring through junk, trying to look for the horn. So I guess he's going to use his action to search, and then when he's done, he's gonna bonus action out of being a monkey.
Okay, go ahead and start searching. Okay, so fucking solid.
I guess that's perception though. If you want to make it investigation, if it's more about like looking under stuff and stuff, then maybe. So instead, it's a -1, and it would just be a 17.
My question for you is, what particularly are you searching for?
I'm looking for the horn.
What do you think? What do you discern the horn to be, though?
Oh, I was looking for one of those like Horn of Gondor kind of horns.
You find nothing.
All right, I get out of my ape form.
Okay.
Do I find? Is there any kind of check I can make to determine if anything else was like caught my eye?
I'll let you do. If you want to do that investigation that you're talking about.
Oh, with the -1, let's see how that goes.
Because that was perception, right?
Yep, that's about right.
Oh, did it roll? There it goes. Oh, Bubsy.
Yeah.
There's a really pretty scarf in here.
I wrap the scarf around, and then I go back into my normal form wearing the scarf.
Solid. And that's your turn?
That's all I can do, yeah.
Okay. So it is Yelena's turn.
You look way too excited about this.
It's got some cool shit. So she is going to... Damn. Oh well, she'll just move forward. She starts moving forward, slow, determined steps. And she snarls, "How dare you bring him here!" And as she does that, she swings her hand like she's slapping something. And this wave of thunder comes shooting out. And it says 15-foot cube, so it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So out, and it's gonna get Lester, Sayla, Marzian, and Kildare.
Ouch.
Yeah.
All right.
So I need all of y'all to. It's an action. Do. Con save.
Okay.
Everyone, you
And
said?
of course, this is after I just got out of my monkey form.
I can uncanny dodge that.
No.
No.
Or is that like
I
magic?
You can't uncanny dodge on
can.
a save. You can uncanny dodge when it's an attack against something.
Yeah.
But do you
Like a
have
straight up attack.
do you have evasion yet?
Evasion is solid.
I have 2 different ones.
Because if you have evasion, you can. If you don't save, you
level
still only
7.
take half.
If you're
Well,
level 7 in rogue, you have it.
isn't that just for Dex though? This is a con save.
Yeah, it's Dex.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, that is
yeah,
just
yeah.
dex, you're right.
Okay.
So you can't do
Oh.
any of your special stuff.
Oh,
Let me.
What-
check
what are
our
we doing
thing
here?
really quick. Con save.
Everybody, you said?
Everybody but Silver, actually.
Oh.
What the fuck is her thing? Oh shit. Okay. So you all fail. Let me roll for. I did not initially, for some reason, anticipate having to balance vampire and lich at the same time. Let me see what his con is.
We warned you ahead of time.
What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Oh, actually, okay. Oh, he's not okay. All right, so everybody takes this.
No one saved.
No.
Cool. Do we have a healer in this group anymore? Now that
I heal.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Oh right, weren't you
all
doing some
took-
like touchy-feely stuff before with your like lay on hands or whatever it was?
And that sounds like him, but also like probably not. Doesn't sound like him to be too handsy feelsy. Just enough to like make you a little uncomfortable, not enough to like be groping or anything.
Like an, are you done? Oh yeah, I healed you 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, that does sound familiar. Yeah.
Hold on, really quick. I forgot to something here.
What are you guys? Part druid,
So you
part
all
scout?
take
I
6
am
points of thunder damage.
6
Okay.
points.
Y'all are knocked back since there's not a whole lot of space. You're like knocked back into the wall, and Lester and Sayla in the corner. Those books that were all just kind of hanging out, they like shoot up against the wall and then like kind of ricochet off. And while they don't do any damage, they do kind of like scatter back into you.
Alright.
Silver. It is your turn.
Not Silver, Sayla.
My turn.
Oh, is it?
Wait, well, Silver's not in here.
No, Silver's in there. Or he should be. I'm looking at it.
Not on my turn.
I don't see him either. Is he on a
Oh.
different layer or something?
He should
Should
be.
I don't know. Yeah,
I don't know,
mean,
but I got
over
7.
by
I should be pretty far down.
Oh, I had 17. Hold on.
No.
Yeah, my bad.
I didn't
my bad,
see him in
y'all.
a turn order regardless.
But then, here, we'll put you in there. It said 7. Boop, boop. Oh, and then I deleted fucking Yelena.
Oh no.
You guys won.
Because Yelena was 7. Oh,
She
no.
fell into the abyss.
She was
You let-
19.
Yeah.
Or no, she had the same one as you. Yeah,
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
19, but she went after you. Okay.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
All good.
Sayla, hit it.
All right. Well, she did her big cube attack, and Sayla's gonna do the same. She's gonna stare at her and just, it might not be thunder, but 2 can still play at that game. And she's gonna her symbol's gonna pulse, and I guess I'll just draw it on the ground because it's a 20-foot cube. I am going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles.
Oh, I know what that is. Okay. I was about to say, what is that? But I think
well, that color is not helpful at all on this map. Let me
it blends right in.
You cannot see that at all. So I'm going to cast Evard's Black Tentacles. 2, 3, 4. Just like, well, I want it all to be here, so just like that. And in all those squares, all these black tentacles just erupt up, and I need a... actually, I guess nothing matters until the start of her next turn. Well, we talked about this before, right? It says it's either when they start their turn there or when they enter an area. Are we saying that when the spell is cast, they're counting as entering the area?
No, technically they're not. So it's whenever she starts her turn.
Okay, so a bunch of tentacles have just erupted there, but nothing matters until her next turn. It is difficult terrain, however, and I think that's for everyone. So yeah, that is what I have. That is what I have done. Black tentacles now erupt in this already small area.
Okay.
That's going to be all for me on this one.
Cool. All right. Marky Mark.
All right. Well, this is going to be just a total, get ready for some regurgitation, y'all.
I was supposed to say, I think I know what you're doing.
Yeah, so definitely gonna use that breath weapon. So I just kind of tilt her down a little bit, hips back, chest forward, and I just rocket a bunch of acidy vomit at her.
Well, now there's just puke-covered tentacles.
And yeah, it's just a straight roll.
Okay. Did she make a save, or no? That's an attack, isn't it?
Dex.
A dex save?
Dex. Yeah.
Okay.
Man, she's lucky the tentacles don't matter till her next turn then, because they do affect that.
That's DC 12.
Well, she rolled a 10.
Nice.
So she takes
all 9.
9 damage. Nice. So yeah, Margin steps forward. He very briefly pats that squirrel on the head, and he just releases this stream of acid, and it just smacks right into the front of her, and she shrieks and recoils, but she just looks more mad than really anything. Is there anything else you'd like to do, sir?
So just as for instance, those cute little chests over there in the corner, I'm sure I have locks on them because they're chests.
One of them does.
And I can fast hands, bonus action.
Can you really?
Yep,
disarm
a trap, open a lock.
If
or
it
use an
says
object.
bonus action, you can use a bonus action, yeah.
So I figure I just scurry over this way and see if I can't pop that lock.
It is neat having a thief in the party for the first time ever.
Yeah.
We are not used to having this kind of stuff as bonus actions. That's fun.
So you need to go ahead and use you're using your cunning action to make sleight of hand.
Yeah.
If you want to go ahead and roll that.
Yeah. Bonus action, fast hands. And I'm not sure how that works. So is it just D20 with proficiency bonus?
You should have a sleight of hand thing in there. In your proficiencies and stuff.
Okay.
Your skill
Dex is sleight of hand.
Yeah.
And then do I add my proficiency bonus?
Are you proficient in it?
And the thieves' tools?
Should be, if you're a thief.
Yeah, I mean, if you're it should have a little bubble on your sleight of hand, and what's the plus? What's the modifier for that?
Oh, no, I don't have sleight of hand proficiency, but I have a +2.
But you're proficient with thieves' tools.
Yeah, you still had your proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
That's still
Okay.
going.
Okay. That's. I thought it was going to add it all up there. So yeah, do the 2 plus
the
your
tools are what
proficiency
let you
bonus.
use your proficiency bonus with any check.
Of course.
It doesn't click, but you spewed acid, you got into position, and you're clicking away at the lock if you proceed to continue. Is that all you'd like to do?
Get tight. Yep.
Silver!
Alright, seeing what Marjan's doing, it's going to give him a little bit of cover, move up a little bit. And let's go ahead and mark her. So
Don't you dare.
he's going to use Blood Curse of the Marked. You can mark a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. Until the end of my turn, I add additional Hemocraft die damage when I hit her. So if I hit her, I will now be doing 3d6 radiant damage in addition to my regular thing. And why not? Let's amplify it. So
Alright,
I take
monster.
3 damage. But now let's do the attacks. So here's crossbow bolt 1. That's a crit.
Nice.
That hits.
So just because I want to see this happen, here's 66 radiant damage for her. 2 1s in there. And here's shot number 2.
That misses.
That's just, why did it roll just damage? Alright, well, that'll be the damage if it hits. That's weird. Eh?
That hits.
Okay, so 9 damage plus 3d6 from
Oh my god.
Radiant.
So 41 total.
Yeah.
This.
Nice.
Holy shit, 41 total?
A solid fucking chunk out of her, man.
For you don't normally see that with a crossbow wielder. I love
Yep.
it.
I built
So
it just for this.
initially you take aim and you pop off a couple of quick shots, and initially you don't see that additional, like, that little bit of panache that you put onto them really sink in until they're there and she's like getting ready to sneer at you. And then she recoils and shrieks and kind of looks down at her already acid-covered skin, angry and very confused, but also very, very angry. Hildarian! I'm attacking myself! Alright. Okay. This is weird. He is going to... I'm so sorry, hold on. I want to make sure that he can actually fucking do that. Where'd you go?
The candle above him makes him look like you've like taken control of him like a sim or something.
Like an
I am,
evil
and I'm gonna
sim.
lock him in this room and kill him. Much like how I play normal Sims anyway.
Did you see someone? There's a Sims first person mod that just came out.
Oh, there it is.
And it's really upsetting because you can just like be the drowning sim when you like delete the ladder in the pool. It's very upsetting.
So he is going to advance and take a couple shots at her because he was told that he's got to fucking help. With his claws.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna get all up in there.
Oh,
I too thought he had a gun for a second.
If that
No.
Sid, He still has to make the various saves. It's the tentacles apply to everyone.
Oh, okay. In that case.
So he needs to do a dex save when he steps in, if that's what he's going to do.
Nah. He's going to action.
Oh,
No, it's not an action. He's going to turn, like he's going to just about face towards the wall, and he steps up onto it and starts working his way up the wall and onto the ceiling to use spider climb. So he's right about here, going back up the wall, or no, he's probably right above Selah, so I'm going to have him right here. But he's on the ceiling above you, which is about like 10 feet up.
She's just looking up at him like, ugh.
And you know what? He's gonna try to charm her right there. Or no, she can't. Okay, nope, never mind. That's all you can do. He's moving though. He doesn't want to get attacked by tentacles, but he's moving. Lester the Jester.
Lester the Jester is going to summon a moonbeam that just shoots up from right underneath her.
You're being rude.
And so, yeah, silvery beam of pale light shines down in a 5-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
I guess we'll find out if this is her true form too, right? With Moonbeam, technically.
15.
If she is a shape changer of any kind, she has disadvantage of this.
No shape changing. She just was giving you guys a look at what she used to look like through the mirror. This is what she actually looks like. So,
what was the roll again that you said?
15.
15? Okay, she just barely saves this. God damn it. Alright, well, she's gonna take half of this. Oh! Alright. Wow. Oh, the second was a 1. And it being perfectly average. Alright, so 5 damage. Is there anything else? I think because she saved, there's nothing really else. But that moonbeam's staying fixed right on her.
Of course. Okay. She is going to do
bonus action. I guess there's no more searching. He's probably already searched all he can right now. Okay. So I guess that's it.
Sid, now that it's her turn, dex save.
Okay, sure. Your dex is not great.
Good. Excellent.
16?
That'll save. Okay. So she's not restrained, but it is still difficult terrain.
Okay. Does she takes damage still, right?
Mm-mm. Oh, shoot, I forgot. I can do the help as a bonus action because I'm a mastermind. So I am going to give Silver. I'm going to throw out some pointers to Silver.
Don't you have to be within 5 feet to help?
No, not with a mastermind. I need to be within 30 feet.
Cool. What does that do?
It gives you advantage. I'm using the help action to help you hit, so...
Cool. I don't have to amplify my next curse.
Yeah, Sid, if she saves, there's nothing at all. It's still difficult terrain, but nothing happens.
Okay.
You only take damage if the tentacles do grab you.
Okay. So she has already been knocked down quite a bit. You notice, despite the arrows, despite the acid, despite the massive dark tentacles, she kind of and the moonbeam. She takes a moment and she closes her eyes, and these shadows kind of drift up from where the tentacles are, and they sort of coalesce around her, sort of blocking out the moonbeam for just a moment. And then she exhales, and it's this loud scream, and she uses Disrupt Life.
I don't like the sound of that one.
Within 20 feet, Dang.
No,
She
still
missed
3
one.
of us.
Sorry, guys. She's moving.
The squirrel is safe. Oh no.
Well, now it ain't.
There we
How
go.
dare you?
I need con saves for everybody, but Lester in the corner, you monster.
Oh, all this con. That's not gonna be.
Con save.
Wait, does the help thing work on saves?
That's not a save.
No, I think it's on your next attack.
Okay.
That's awful.
That's not a save.
No!
It's not
Do I
a
have
what?
everybody? Oh, I guess Kildarian. I'm like, where's that last one? It's totally Kildarian. It's me being an asshole.
You said it.
You have con buddy? You don't have con buddy. It's alright. He does not save, but it says each non-undead creature within 20 feet, so I think he's fine. So y'all take...
Oh, I never told you Sayla was a zombie?
Surprise! Oof. 23 damage of necrotic damage as just... Yeah. And that...
Why?
Oh! Oh, God. Ow.
I think legendary actions she could just do when the fuck ever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in that case, she's also
After
going to
you can use one or whatever it is after another person's turn, and then they reset every round.
Damn. All right, in that case, that'll be her thing.
She could do one after Sayla, though, I guess.
Yep.
She could.
Sayla.
Speaking of, she's gonna step forward and just 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Okay.
19 and 12.
19 hacks.
Okay. I need to double check my. Oops, that's not what I wanted.
Sayla,
I know
did you take that damage?
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you say it.
23.
Okay. And I need to actually roll a con to maintain the tentacles in that case. Which would be an 11. Alright, tentacles hold.
Hey! Nice.
And then I just hit her with 1 Eldritch Blast. Which for me at this level... Oh, no, it doesn't change the damage, it's the amount of beams. My bad. 1d10 plus 3 because I have Agonizing Blast.
What does that do?
It adds your spell mod to it. For max damage,
Nice.
13. Yeah, I can tack my Charisma mod onto the damage.
Solid. Both like this ray of energy just like shoots right into her chest, and you see her eyes widen, and she starts to breathe a little heavily. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Marsha! Would you like to keep picking the lock, or would you like to nope out of there, or throw your pet squirrel at her face?
Not the squirrel, however. I will huck one of my daggers at her face
For sure.
and do some dagger bending around Silver there. And,
That's my help action. Duck!
Perfect. That hits.
And that's super tiny, so that's fine. Simone.
Okay.
And then I will use my cunning action fast hands again to try for that lock again.
Go for it.
We decide that was plus.
It's gonna be.
Mother, that's the same exact one.
It is. I'm sorry. Nothing in that lock. It doesn't look like you broke the lock, but it's not opening.
Clink, clink, clink. I mean, I'm under a little stress here.
A little stress. You also have like the squirrel just being like, like right in your ear. It's unhappy. Still.
I feel as though he's nuzzled up, like right up in here, hiding from.
Like Jester's weasel, and they just kind of take it out to make fun of him every so often.
Well, yeah, there'll be a blood sacrifice eventually. That's it. That's all I got. No mas.
Oh, sorry. Okay, well.
So, sorry. So 2-weapon fighting. So that uses your bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Just make sure.
So, speaking of bonus action, I'm gonna curse her again, use another one of my curses, and let's attack. Do I have advantage on both of my attacks, or just the first one?
Oh, sorry. I think it's your first one.
Okay.
Let me just double check and make sure.
19?
That hits.
Okay. Here's the extra radiant.
Jesus, Silver.
And the second attack. Come on. Hey.
That hits.
Extra radiant. Yes.
God
Voice.
bless America.
Yeah, it's just the first attack roll.
Okay. That's what I got.
I like how I didn't even tell you that vampires were going to be in this thing, or Lich were going to be in this thing, and you were just like Blood Hunter. And I was like,
to be totally honest, I didn't. The only reason I took the Blood Hunter that is against undead isn't for any of that. It's because he can go into the ethereal plane if he wants to. That's what I was going for. And we were like, undead, and I'm like, yes!
which ironically has never come up.
Nope.
just this.
All the hope.
I just wanted to go into the ethereal plane. That's it.
So Kildarian on the ceiling, on Selah's point. He's gonna run over, and right when he gets over the top of Yelena, he's just gonna drop down on top of her and go for like a couple of attacks with the bites and the stuff.
So, and entering the tentaclers, does he have to?
I think he's
save?
gonna have to, yeah. Woo! Plus. First attack hits. He drops down on top of her, like his claws just sinking down into her shoulder blades. But that's not bad. Ooh! Actually, instead of doing damage, he's going to decide to grapple, because that's a thing that he can do. Yeah. Lester.
Seeing both of them together, he is going to try something. I have a feeling it's not going to work, but he's a risky guy. He likes to gamble. He's he's going to try to use his ability to face step to be right next to him. Ideally, I'd like him to be like right there if you would allow it. And he's gonna put a hand on both shoulders, and he is going to use his special what is it? The Eladrin ability, because he is of the Autumn sub-race thing. To immediately after you use your phase step, up to 2 creatures of your choice that you can see within 10 feet of you must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed by you for the next 1 minute, or until they take damage.
Ooh.
So he's going to see if he can bring them together.
Hold on, real quick. Let me check something.
I expect it to fail, but I thought, hey, what the heck, I'm going to try, given that they're right next to each other.
Okay. You said what save now?
A wisdom save.
Okay. For
both of them.
For kill.
Should I say something about this?
Hildarian got a 24. And as you kind of focus... Yeah, that's one of his saves. And as you focus that energy, you notice, like, you can't even feel that flow of magic, really, when it goes towards Yelena. Like, it doesn't even try. And she slowly...
Lester's just like... What's that time that Thor has like that really shit-eating grin when he realizes he's fucked up? Like that's exactly what it is. Where it's just like
the entirety of Thor Ragnarok.
yeah, he's just like, oh fuck. He technically has an action. So she looks over at him like looking like he's about to get wrecked, I take it.
Yep.
She's moved since then. Oh, fuck. He can't move the moonbeam because he's already done his bonus action.
And I don't know what you have to roll, like, in his tentacle square, in his no-no square, if you will.
Oh, yeah, I also have to roll a dex save.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need to do dexes.
Okay.
Right now.
Well, I knew I was risking that, too. Okay. That's a +7, so he's got a decent shot here.
Oh.
I don't think
what his save is.
It's above a 13, I'm pretty sure.
16.
So I think he's restrained.
I'm not even gonna guess.
Yeah.
I'm not even guess.
I don't know what other bad stuff there is.
Do you take damage too?
Yeah.
I might. Damage.
Oh no! What's the spell?
If you fail and you become.
You know what? I'm not even gonna take my action. I'm just to say his action is. Oh fuck! I've made such a terrible mistake.
Oh no!
It's like something black tentacles, right?
I'll try and find it.
The pants.
All right. You know what? He's gonna use his action to still, even though the charm's not working, be like, "Come on, guys, can't we just all get along and just, get over this?" And
must succeed a dex saving throw, 3d6 bludgeoning damage, and be restrained by the tentacles until the spell ends.
I'm gonna use my action to try to persuade. So that's all he's got. Oh, that was almost a nat 1.
That was close to a nat 1. Who are you trying to persuade? Are you trying to persuade
both of them? Yeah.
Ooh, Bebsy.
I understand if even a 24 isn't good enough, though. Like, it seems like they've got some pretty deep-seated hatred.
In this instance, from her, absolutely not. Like, towards each other, it's a no. But Kildarian looks at you and he's like, "We had the deal," and his focus goes back to her.
Okay. Well, what's the damage? I can roll it if he's not here.
3d6.
Or if you want to roll it,
Bludgeoning?
whatever.
I'll roll it for you.
Okay.
Richard, you gotta get out of there as quick as you can.
11.
I already used my face step!
Oh no!
Use that to get in there.
Sorry
Tony,
about that.
what was your save for the tentacles? What's your spell save DC?
Let me double check. 14.
Yeah, I got a 13.
One shy.
All right, what did I miss there? Apologies.
Lester face stepped into there to try to charm them into being better to each other, and it failed. It failed so bad. Everything went wrong.
Okay. Did I do anything or anything happen to me character-wise?
I don't think so. I think it's just your tentacles affected me.
Okay. I was hoping to be back before like a whole round concluded, so I'm glad I did.
Yeah, alright, well, fuck. I guess it's her turn now.
Oh no! Oh no!
He's got some good shit too.
Lester, if you are bound by the tentacles, you do take 3d6 bludgeoning.
I took it.
He got it.
And you are restrained.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Jesters or Lester the Jesters are healer, right?
Oh, I need to check.
Yeah, actually I am.
Shit.
Okay. So even though she's not completely at lichdom, and I have a modified lich, I did give her power word stun.
Oh no!
And I think you have less than 150.
I do.
Let me see, like, because I did make a bunch of rules for her, because I leveled her down without Durkee Boy being here.
Is that like the Jerky Boys? But
Yeah. Oh.
Lester, why didn't you just hang back and shoot arrows? You were good at that.
No, I got rid of that, but we'll have her do blight.
Instead, she has power word kill.
Instead, she has blight. It's gonna kill me.
We're doing blight instead.
All right, let's see it.
I need a con save from you, please, sir.
Okay. Well,
And
guys,
again, because I know that
fun.
she's a little ahead of her game, there's some of these that I leveled down a bit, but... Oh, that was almost a natural 20, buddy!
Sure was. If only.
Oh no! What is this?
I have 28 HP right now.
It's blight.
Oh
Has no effect on undead or... You're not an undead or a construct, are you?
Nope.
Are you a plant creature or a magical plant?
does it count if Lester believes that gender is a construct? Because that is true of his character.
Absolutely, yes. Oh, what a shit roll!
no!
23.
He's alive!
There are
Barely.
3 1s, 2 2s, like, the highest number is an 8, but there's only 1. Everything else is below a 5.
Alright.
Not that I wanted to murder you, but,
Lester's in a lot of pain, though. He's gonna be turning into an animal the next chance he gets to try to get some HP.
Sayla.
Okay, dropping the tentacles.
She's looking hurt, she's looking upset, but she's not quite there yet.
Oh, that's good, yeah, because the tentacles would probably kill me next turn.
They would have. Absolutely.
Tentacles are dropped, and I reach, and I'm going to run forward. Actually, I'm going to run forward and flank.
You could have been flanking the other way with Kildarian. Either way.
Okay, yeah, I guess it'd make more sense than we should run
Yeah, and this is
Okay.
Standard flanking rules, so you got it.
Okay, cool. So tentacles drop, I rush in, and my hand glows like this, like, kind of blood red as I am going to cast a vampiric touch and make a melee strike at her. Which is, I know, ironic.
It's funny, because her brother is a vampire and he's right behind her.
Uh-huh. I was actually going to cast Blight myself, but it doesn't affect undead. So, yeah, I didn't do that. So, okay, running in, vampiric touch at advantage. Come on, baby. Is a 16 enough?
For her? Nope.
For her. Well,
One off.
okay. Okay, well, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. but my hands stay glowing because Vampiric Touch is actually a con spell, and you can do that a bunch to just like attack, and heal yourself, which is interesting. So my hands are still glowy, and we leave it at that.
Keep talking, funky punch.
For me.
What you want to do, Garrett?
Oh, shit. What?
Yeah, you're Marky Mark and the Funky Punch.
Hi, we're here. Hi.
Hi. What do you want to do, Ruby?
I'm down a dagger.
Yep.
Once in her, I'm sure, somewhere.
Yeah.
And... So F it. I'm going to Sonic Squirrel. I am going to slink past Silver over here. Boop. And
your attacks are at advantage because you are flanking, but also she's fucking surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I am going to bonus action. Would drawing my short sword be a bonus action?
It's a free action. It's an object interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll be drawing my short sword, and
until I find those rolls really, really hooky.
Oh,
So you're gonna attack 1, 2?
Going to attack dagger, attack short sword, and sneak attack.
Yep. At advantage.
That short.
And become Sean Connery.
Kakorrha, short sword.
So this is for the first attack with the dagger.
Mm-hmm. Nice, that hits.
16, I guess it is.
Mm-hmm. Or no, sorry, I read the 18. 16 misses, sorry.
Okay. And then with the short sword. Nope, 14.
Nope.
Whiff.
I'm sorry.
Whiff.
She's very sturdy for an undead lady lying on the ground in pain.
Right? I'm better at throwing shit, apparently. And...
I think that was... action, bonus action.
Everything I could do other than move again, so I'm just gonna hope that she doesn't try to kill me.
Hey.
I can't hide because I'm next to her.
Flipping is a free action, so you're good there.
Silver.
Can I flank her to the ground? Like she would be to surround her from literally every angle.
Oh, I would absolutely allow that at this point. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna use my winged boots and just fly right over her.
Oh wow.
So I'm on over top of her. Do I get advantage or?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna curse her again. And let's do these attacks. There's one.
Yeah, that hits.
There's the extra radiant.
Damn.
Okay.
This is the last time I could do it this good. There's the second attack. Yeah!
Nice. Cool.
And there's the radiant.
Is that double 2? Yeah, it is. Oh my god. Yes.
I'm out of curses though.
She went from like
49 damage.
Like she went from hey, this kind of ouches, but I'm okay to like you took you knocked that down.
That's
Sorry for screaming into the thing.
49 damage, man. Well done.
All right,
It's a
that's
beautiful
it.
thing.
Damn. All right.
No, it's got. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Okay.
49. 22, 13,
Damn.
7, 7.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh. Fun. I didn't know that he could call bats to help him. That's neat. Anyway, we're gonna attack her.
This is like when you guys fought Beast in Center and he called in wolves. You can call bats or wolves with a vampire. It's kind of neat.
I forgot all about that.
You can call wolves as a vampire? That's interesting.
You can call.
Yeah,
you
that's
have a choice: wolves or bats.
part of their kind of layer stuff too. Is there's more rats, bats, and wolves like in the general vicinity. He's gonna do 2D. He's just gonna
Summon vermin, basically. Conjure vermin, if you will.
Yeah.
First attack is a 19. And then woohoo! That's a 23. Little baby damage, but still damage all the same. He just lurches forward, tearing into her with his claws, and behind her, it's ripping into her back, trying to like tear bone just through her flesh. And she looks awful, like pretty close to death's door, but she is going to. Nope, I can't. It didn't recharge. Just kidding. Just kidding. Lester.
He's hurt really bad, and he is going to start transforming, and I would like him to start with the face, and then the claws, and it basically starts to look like he's transforming into a werewolf, but then he goes into full dire wolf, because he's just going into a CR1 monster. But he can do that as a bonus action because he's a moon druid, and then as his action, he's gonna bite the shit out of her.
Fucking bite the shit out of her, Lester.
He would, on top of all of her being surrounded, he's got pack tactics, so this is definitely advantage.
Oh, wow.
Hey, nice.
Doesn't really matter, but... Alright, so that's a 19.
Uh-huh.
Alright. And also she's already prone, so that part doesn't really matter.
Now she's double prone.
Anyways, he feels a lot better now. He's gone from 5 HP, he's up to 37 right now.
Damn.
So this was much more of,
Nice.
is much more of a defensive move than it was an offensive move, but 13's still not bad.
She falls down to one knee. She's breathing heavily. Her eyes are wide. She's gonna... girlfriend, what can you do, girl? Balls. Okay. She is going to do
Did you
the
try to
thing.
recharge it again? Was that what that was?
I don't want to talk about it. Can she fucking... Oh, where'd that fucking go? I'm so sorry. I'm the worst at this. There was a fireball in here. There it is. Hey.
There was a fireball!
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
So, that's a Ruby Blood, right?
No, it was Boondock Saints.
Oh, right, Boondock Saints.
Sphere center.
Two completely different movies. I don't know why that line is mixed up in my brain between them.
There was a firefight!
Is really pissed. She's completely surrounded. And instead of, like, casting the fireball in a direction, she's just gonna, like, lift up her hand. And she can get everybody. It's 20-foot radius sphere.
Oh, okay.
So everybody needs to make a dex save.
Squirrel.
Honestly, good use of fireball. I'm not even mad.
Oh, you're a squirrel! Oh, no!
Oh, no!
Oh!
Crispy!
Oh, man.
I am really glad that I turned into a wolf. Or a dire wolf.
Come the fuck on! It's my good save!
I think I finally made one of the saves.
Fail. 16 is a fail.
16's a fail?
It is a fail, I think. Where did my notes go?
She's a powerful caster, that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh no!
But does 17 fail?
It does not. But you need to roll separate for your little companion. And I'm gonna say that that is just a flat D20, Bubsy. I love you so much.
Squirrel's gonna be the one that makes that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
Also, I'm just realizing the rug under the bed looks like a slice of salami, and now I
Yes,
can't.
it does.
I cannot unsee that now.
Squirrel survives.
Wow.
Well,
Alright.
Squirrel takes half.
Squirrel takes half
Oh,
of
Squirrel's probably gonna die.
4 HP, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Alright, let
that
me
Squirrel's probably
roll.
dead.
There's
Well, wait. If she rolls mathematically the lowest, the squirrel survives.
yeah.
However,
Oh, they got so bad.
I think because of this, his
She didn't
AC
fail.
is
Or she didn't
so
pass.
much higher.
Yeah,
Because-
he's gonna level up.
Dragon armor. I'm just
And
saying.
then... Oh my god, neither the siblings save. So, it's just 86.
This is a great, grand, like, boss last fuck you attack.
Yeah.
She deals
Yeah, I got
23 damage.
Here's the squirrel reacting to it. 23? I'm down.
23.
I'm down.
I had
Oh, wait, no.
12.
I'm still up. I only take half, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, ooh, lucky.
Yeah. We're
Man,
squirrel.
I'm doing right before my turn, too. Oh, well.
He is blame squirrel.
Oh, you could have healed. Because of Vampire
That's what-
Touch.
What do you think I was
Is-
trying to use it?
Oh.
Is she still standing?
She has like 1 hit point left.
Okay,
No, I wanted
alright.
to finish her off with just a punch
Someone
to the jaw.
kill her.
Didn't work.
She launches off that attack. It's just an explosion of heat and fire. You hear a squirrel go like, "What the actual fuck, dude?" Like for a second, that
In
squirrel speaks
common?
common. Yeah. And then as it clears, she is close to just a charred husk. But
She
you
just-
see her eyes kind of like lull back, and she goes,
She's got 1 HP left. Can we please throw the squirrel on her to finish her off?
The squirrel dead.
"Oh, he's super dead."
Oh.
He only has 1 hit point.
The squirrel did not have 23 hit points.
No,
He has 1 hit
that's max damage. That squirrel is dead.
He's ultra dead.
I'm sure I'll
What,
be...
D4 minus 1 hit points?
Well, first Sayla needs to make a death save.
Yeah, well, I mean, this...
Oh my
God.
We gotta save her quick!
You guys better finish this fight quick.
Holy shit, she's nearly dead.
Oh, no.
Marzian,
I'm down to 3 hit points, so
Marzian-
I'm doing fantastic.
Margian better have, like, rage damage from the squirrel dying.
Well,
attack at advantage.
so
You are flanking with the direwolf right now.
Yeah.
let's try this whole like dagger short sword attack jobby again. I fucking whiffed both of them last times.
Like how you get mad at it like I do.
Alright, dagger swing.
There it is.
Hey! How do you want to do this with your natural fucking 20?
Alright, well, seeing as how that was the dagger, I'm just gonna very, very ruthlessly, like, as I pull back, catch Super Squirrel's charred body on the dagger, and just jab it straight into her face.
She's dead.
And, I mean, how dare she? Nothing fancy, just dead. And I leave it. I don't even need that dagger anymore.
That's right, you don't. You have bigger and better things to get to, like...
Gotta catch another squirrel.
Like stabilizing your friends and getting that trunk. Or that thing.
I'm going for the trunk.
You're not gonna stabilize your friends!
What do you roll to try to stabilize?
Oh. I think it's... Is it survival?
Why don't just have Lester heal me? Just bring me back up.
Really, yeah.
Alright, yeah, wait, so she's dead?
Medicine. Oh yeah, she's super dead.
Super dead, and we're out of combat. Yeah, Lester will go out of his, wolf form and go over and immediately heal her with Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Thank you.
I wouldn't help for shit.
Man, Vampiric Touch is going to be so cool for me, too, because it's a 4th level slot, so it's 4d6, and I get half that health back. Oh, well. Oh, well.
So this is 2d8 plus my...
Honestly, Richard,
whatever
I would not be bothered by that, because that's kind of funny.
I don't. Okay. I'll just tell everybody what I was thinking. At least my initial thing I whispered to Tony was like, since it's just a 2-shot, I'm tempted to just be like, Lester's gonna go over, and like he's almost about to heal her, but instead just like pierces her heart with the rapier, and then it's like one less share.
I'm honestly not bothered if you want to do that.
I already said I was healing you.
Okay.
But I was tempted.
I would walk back.
Holy shit, max healing!
Whoa, awesome.
There you go.
Quite the opposite of that. Quite the opposite of killing you. I'm like, ultra healing!
She just...
You wake up and I'm still just kind of rubbing his shoulder and rubbing
As
a
you
leg.
do that, as she wakes up, she's going to shove you aside and just roll over and just start beating the unconscious body further, just until someone like pulls her off.
He's also going to cast Cure Wounds 2nd level on himself, because he's really not doing well. And I don't know what's going on with this vampire guy.
He's already kind of making his way towards the mirror with that next vial of blood.
I didn't give him
like
that.
he's
Okay.
Oh, you didn't.
Wait.
No,
you help us find his horn.
I used the first vial, and I still have the
That's
other
right.
vial.
Pardon me. In that case, he gestures to one of the chests in the corner. I would check there.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to unlock that bitch again.
It's not a horn necessarily.
I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of tempted to try to leave him in here.
I will murder you.
That didn't bypass me earlier at all.
No, there's a pact. Silver will follow his pact.
Uh-huh.
Listen, we're here to get the horn.
That opens it. Hey. So, you finally, under a little less duress, if not some emotional
fucking
tragedy.
told that!
Yeah. You're teary-eyed. You pop the lock. You slide the lock out of the thing. Anyway, and you flip the latch. Oh yeah, if you want to.
What is that? Is that just an investigation?
Investigation.
Yeah.
I've got 3 HP. I'm checking for fucking traps everywhere.
You nick your finger on the lock, you're going to be passing out.
I am also going to go over to you. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1 for you.
There's no trap. There's nothing there. It was just a lock.
All right, there's 10 more HP for you.
Yes. Fucking rolling in it. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So do you open the box?
And I'll give a Cure Wounds to Silver too, just to be fair.
Opening the box. Nice.
Man, my Cure Wounds have been awesome today.
You see, it's just a single scroll of paper. It's all wrapped up with a little thing of twine, sealing it shut.
I just stuff it into my lapels. I don't know what dragon.
Wait. What was that? Where's the horn?
It was the thing in the chest, so.
But we are looking for a horn.
It's not a horn, necessarily. It is sheet music for it.
Sheet music for a horn, but we need the horn.
No, my friend, you do not. You need that. No horn
Okay.
is going to get you that.
Okay. I'm going to cast Detect Magic to see what other loot might be in here that's magical.
Is there anything? Yeah, is there anything that's just valuable in general?
I would say, I mean, go ahead and do the detect magic, but just like from like an artifact standpoint, again, there's a lot of old books that would probably sell for a pretty penny to the right people.
And checking the other chest there for traps as well.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, Detect Magic just kind of pings stuff.
Yeah. There is like a couple of low-grade wands in there. Maybe stuff that she actually pilfered. No traps. There's like a wand of smiles. There's like just stuff that she was able to pull in through the mirror.
Don't give him a wand of smiles.
Did Finn get a wand of smiles? Somebody got one, I remember.
Lena gave Kadash a wand of smiles.
Ah, that's what it was. Yay.
He's gonna make some people smile while he's healing them now.
Maybe.
Just
cast one of smiles on the sister corpse. That'd be upsetting.
What's in the second chest?
Nothing. It's empty.
That's bullshit.
Deal with it.
So,
one shot.
So, does it seem like we have what we need to go back to our bosses and say, here it is?
I am telling you that is the horn that you
Okay.
are looking for.
All right.
I'm gonna take as many books as I can.
How you looking, buddy? You want me to heal you? I have literally one spell slot left, and that is everything I've got.
No, I'm fine. If you could get out of the mirror, though, I would like to go about my way.
Funny, Silver's picking up books, but Sayla's gonna pick up one of the candles and squat down and start lighting the rest of them on fire.
I think some of these are valuable.
Perhaps. Well, it
Monster.
They slowly, catch fire just a little bit.
So,
Well, we better get on out of there. Let's roll initiative to see if we can all beat him out.
No. Silver's gonna wait until he gets out before him.
Yo, how fun would it be when we do Sydney's long form campaign though? When that party stumbles into this mirror world and finds his old party.
Yeah. Hey, Marky Mark, why don't you put the squirrel in one of these little chests as like a little burial coffin for the squirrel?
I stuck to her face with my knife.
Oh. Alright, then.
Oh is the only response to that.
Just
oh.
Taken aback, like, oh.
Have a good day.
Good day, sir.
I shall not bother you further.
All right, let's get out of here.
We good to go, y'all?
Yeah.
All right. So I pulled their blood vial out, and by the blood of the creator, and
23 could
the
do.
mirror.
You all come back out to the study. Or nope, just kidding. You move the mirror. You're in here. This is inaccurate.
Well, vampire, what will you do from here?
He kind of starts at your question, and then his eyes drift over to Silver. And then he turns into a fucking bat, and he flies away.
Well, okay then.
Well, if I'm not among thieves, Silver lets go of the brand.
Terry
Nice. Nice. Solid. Good guy, Silver. Away. So do you guys leave this godforsaken place?
We do. Lester is just completely tapped at this point. He's got no resources left except for one spell slot.
Same.
So, as you guys are leaving, It's 10 o'clock. It's 11 for these guys. We're done. We're done.
We still got Andrew's video too.
Oh yeah.
It's only a couple minutes, but as you're leaving, you guys emerge from the depths of what was once Castle Mallock. And immediately upon exiting, you see Dirk's axe on the ground. And it's right around that moment where the coins in your pockets, those little message coins, all begin to vibrate. And when you pull them out, the letters spell out DIRK. And that's it. That's where
Oh shit.
Nice.
Is he our next target?
And I totally hopped out of there before I.
Good job, Sid.
Let me come back.
That was fun.
It was a mess.
That was really good.
I had a lot of fun.
It was a mess.
No, it was great.
It was fun though. It was fun. Let me pull this up, and if y'all want to play it at the same time or put it on stream, it's all up to you.
Okay.
Is it D&D related?
Yep.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll definitely play it. Do you want to use one of those like watch together YouTube things and we'll all watch it?
We tried it the other day and it didn't work that well, so I think it's easier if we just say like 3, 2, 1, yeah.
Okay.
Especially for a 2-minute video, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not even that. It's 44 seconds.
Oh, okay.
This should be interesting.
All right. I'm queued up at 0.
Yep.
All right. We'll go 3, 2, 1, play. I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, play.
In a dark world, in the midst of uncertain times, the masses cry out. A hero is needed. The people desire a champion to rise up. Will someone, anyone, take a stand and...
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Sheesh, I'll take a shift as DM. Level 8 characters, point pie, but with 30 points. 800 gold to spend. No race or build restrictions, just don't be a dick with it. Setting is a medium-sized port town. Diverse population, various races, and social standings. Reach out with any questions or requests. See you Monday. Oh god, I'm committed to this. We are so fucked.
Bang!
Woo!
Cool.
I think the other piece of info he wanted to deliver that he didn't put in the video is to make somebody who's like heroic who like wants to help out the town in some way.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Just put the same info on the page just so we have it too.
Yeah. I think
Cool.
I'll transcribe that real quick.
Cool. But hey, cool.
Well, I think we can just
we'll do
post the
next
video. Let's just post the video on the page.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant for us, like our page.
Oh. Well, that's what I'm saying. Our Facebook page, I'll just post the video.
Okay,
to the
yeah,
page.
either way.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess that's what we're doing next week, eh?
For the next 2 weeks, yeah, I think so.
Cool.
Awesome. Well,
sounds like a good time.
We'll see everybody there. Hopefully I have my better mic next time.
Yeah. Nice playing with you again, Garrett.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Yeah.
Did good work.
Always fun.
As we slowly approach Sid's full-time campaign that she swears is not happening, but we all know is happening.
Woo!
Bye, stream.
My mom's calling me. I gotta go.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.